Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Go until you're out of sight and you're out of my mind. Run when the rhythm's right. Go into the night. Floating as the river flows, easy as it goes to the ocean. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart, heart, breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart, 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 breaks my heart. Lost in the midnight blue shadows of the moon. Here with open arms for you, feeling something so new. Said with me you'd reach the sun. Oh, but we were so young. Love me till the summer's done, but keep me in your heart, so I hold on. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. So walk on by, I've got no reason to love you, but I do, I do, I do. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. Promise me, but you never try. Secrets in your eye, you go and run, I'll hide. Show me colors of the sky, but all I see is gray. You lost me when you lied. I don't ever wanna be crowned, just another prize. It breaks my heart. Colors of the sky, breaks my heart. All I see is colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. But all I see is colors of the sky. Colors of the sky, but all I see is colors of the sky. 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 to the ground now, and somehow I feel like you don't know me. Shook me to the ground now, I don't even know how. Brought me to a life that you never showed me. Coming from a locked up ghost of yourself, but you're coming from the light. There's more to you than you ever thought there was. Yeah, you're coming from the light.
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. My name is Resorty, and to you, one and all, I say I'm running just slightly late. 1 second. Hello, friends. How's it going? Good to have you here. Thank you for being with us as stream begins. It is a joyful day in Tokyo. It's gonna rain this afternoon, apparently. We'll see. Looking forward to that, to break through the heat, break through that humidity. Or I guess the humidity becomes manifest, whichever way. I'm looking forward to it. The weekend is almost here for me. It's coming soon for you also. Today's a Friday around this way. Today's an exam day around these ways. Should be good. It's good to see you all, really. Pepper, it's a pleasure as always. Hitalian, good to see you. Sakutera, how's it going, Sakutera? Welcome. Axix, a pleasure. Jim, thanks for being with us today. Lost in Eighth, hello, my friend. Brasi, hoping it's going well for you. Welcome indeed to you all, to Cortraption, to Gary. Thanks you all for being here as we play a game a little different than usual. This game is a sponsored stream. I'll mention that right up front and mention a few more times throughout the remainder of today's cast. This is a game I'm being paid to play, but as usual, I'm happy to say I'm not restricted in my speech. If I think it's the worst game ever, I'm allowed to say, gosh, this is the worst game ever. That seems very unlikely. I'll probably be my same old usual self, but we'll be back to Xenonauts 2 tomorrow. I've really been enjoying Xenonauts a whole bunch, though yesterday was what we might call an unmitigated disaster. It was a rough one. We had a lot of fun, but there were some big laughs as we came to learn how some new enemies work, and some good bit of fun of how, I don't know, how civilians can ruin your life, and how aliens move in unexpected ways, and it was a rough one. But we had fun anyway, and the playthrough's not over, because most of our characters are still alive somehow, and so back to that tomorrow for sure. But hello to you, Miss. Hello to you, Marks. Hello, Biff. Welcome. Also, I just leaned a little bit too far to the right and almost fell over. As you know, I stand on a comfy little pad that helped my legs not to hurt when standing long hours, and I got over to the very edge of it and continued leaning, and then, whoa, almost going down. So that's how this goes. That's how it goes. Hey, Jim, no problem. Glad to get you in the game. I think you're playing as a sniper now. I promise to take good care of you, for sure. Hello to you, N11, N12. Played on the DS back in the day, really liked it. Very cool. Yeah, this game has just been released into what they call the Definitive Edition. I believe the graphics are much shinier. I know this game is in the Might and Magic universe, which is actually a universe I've never played in. I know there's a bunch of RPGs, but just kind of missed all of them. So I'm pretty excited to see that. This game is, I've been told, roleplay and strategy and puzzle all together. I'm good at some of those things, maybe. We'll see. It's being a fun time anyway. Hello, Klaus. How you doing? If you had some Midwest-related misfortune, you spilled a large drink all over yourself in your car at Sonic. Klaus, no! So, if you don't know, Sonic is a drive-in restaurant in the United States where you park and speak into a speaker. Oh no, that's not true. Is it true? Maybe they're a speaker place, or maybe they're a person comes over to you and talks to you place. Whichever way, yeah, you don't go inside the building. You sit there, and people attend to you. And did you have to ask them to bring you a mop to clean yourself up? So, that's horrible. Or do you have to drive home with soda all over yourself? That's a terrible thing either way. Back in grad school, we had a Sonic in town, and one of my friends loved going there once a week or so, and he occasionally dragged me along on this, and his description was, it's like carnival food. Everything is deep fried, and Oh, just not good for you, but pretty darn tasty anyway. And I regularly got the what was it, grape icy drink. It was ice with grape soda, and very good, very good, very good. Hello, Jim Moore. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. You have a subscription now to the New York Times for crosswords. Wait, is it time for me to get an ad sponsorship deal with New York Times? Like my very own affiliate link? Jim Moore, I'm very excited to hear that. I hope you're enjoying playing crosswords. Cool choice on the New York Times. I know a lot of people have been doing the New Yorker recently because I do it on stream, but yeah, the joy of crosswords from me to you. I never thought I would encourage people to sign up for the New York Times. Yeah, I think it's like $50 a year, possibly, something like that. And a new crossword every single day. That's something for sure. Drive-thru is such a U.S. American thing. Yeah, but this is not a drive-thru, is it? Yeah, it's a car hop. Exactly, a car hop. So it's a park-in. It's a park, and then a person comes over and engages with you, and yeah, you could. Some places they're on roller skates even. So they skate over to you and like, hey there, we're in the 1960s. Want to buy something? It's like that. They also do have a drive-thru now. Okay, so you can also go around and talk on the speaker. I'm really glad that's not a thing here, because it's so hard to understand people when speaking through those speakers, the microphone speaker system, and if I had to do it in a language I'm not fluent in, can you even imagine? My wife, whose parents are Japanese immigrants to the U.S., have talked about how her parents did not want to ever go to the drive-thru because it was just too terrifying to not be able to see a person's mouth, to not be able to ask easy follow-up questions, and yeah, I'm glad I haven't had to do that at all here, because we don't drive, we walk, it's nice. What's up, Volo? Hello, friend. Keepers, good to see you. Hello, Carlos. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for being here, indeed. It's a great thing to go live and to have so many folks with us presently. We'll talk for a little bit more, then we'll get gaming. I need your advice, though. I need your advice, though, on a thing happening today, which is the exam. The exam. And it's about whether a particular question is fair and good and right, or if I'm playing mean games with my students. So this last exam is the easiest exam in my view, in that the exam covers only one book, right? Other exams in the course have multiple readings, multiple perspectives, multiple thinkers. You got to keep it all in mind, learn a bunch of stuff, because you don't know what I'm going to ask about. For this one, though, it's just one book, written by just one guy. We evaluate his arguments, we understand his arguments. It's all about him and the relation of his ideas to the world around us, which is fine, it's good. And so I have an essay. I really like and that I gave last semester also. The essay is largely about apply the ideas from the book to some contemporary problem. And I mentioned what the problem is. It doesn't matter for this question, though. The beginning of the question is, please explain the subtitle, or the title and subtitle of Michael Sandel's book, and then apply it to this real-world example. Is it fair to me to ask that question in that way? Because it presumes the students know the title of the book we've been reading. Now, I know that last semester, approximately half the students did not know the name of the book we'd been reading. And some of them said, "Hey, professor, what's the name of the book?" And I said, "No." And I realized that may have been terrible. Now, this class is not about memorization. Right? This class is not about memorizing stuff. So they would have a fair response saying, "You told us this class is about ideas, not about memorization." But it's the title of the book we've been reading. Are they allowed to have a copy of the book in the room with them? No. They'll have to have a pen, pencil, eraser, that kind of thing. Yeah, nothing of the sort. So what do you think? Is that unkind? Like, they don't necessarily need to know exactly the title, right? If they can explain all of the important stuff, we're fine. I think the one reason why I'm okay with doing this is, beyond just it's the title, obviously, is the way I presented the book on the very first day. We spent 3 days with it. The first day was, the name of the book is The Tyranny of Merit, What's Become of the Common Good. right? The tyranny of merit, what's become the common good. And so I said on Wednesday we'll be discussing the merit part, on Friday the tyranny part, and on this next week, Wednesday, yesterday or 2 days ago, we'll discuss the common good part. And so all three parts have been presented as like a structural way of thinking about a title. But Phil, I agree with you. The important part of the question is not the do you know the title part. I think it's very strange. I think it's very strange to not know the title of the book we've been talking about. But all right, I think I've been convinced. It's not important to know the title, of course. The ideas are what matters. It's just one of these, like, why not? Why not? But if I said it more than 5 times in class out loud, oh, definitely. It is the case that I will shorthand arguments by saying the author's name, Sandel. But I've definitely said the name of the title more than 5 times. But you are my better angels. It's true. Yeah, yeah. You all remind me to be a better person and not to go for I don't know, not exactly gotchas, but trickies. It's a fair title to ask. Yeah, I mean, it's a title that, I don't actually need them to quote the title, just explain the title. But no, I think I'll go away from that and that'd be fine. Now, that said, I do have in that question the comment, do you identify this from the perspective of society? If you say instead, everyone has different opinions and people should be able to make up their own opinions, I will give you a 0%, F-, I will frown at you forever. Because there's a way of avoiding the problem that this book is talking about by just saying, it's your opinion, man, which, fine. But if you get those arguments in a final exam, it's just not fun, right? 'Cause they're not engaging with the ideas at all. It's a kind of disengagement. So hopefully the students aren't too confused if I say I will frown at you forever. So yeah, I'll go ahead and throw a title in. Thank you for helping me be a better teacher, a better person, etc. One more story, and then we'll get to our gaming. Last night, Noms did not come home until quite late. She had a fancy meeting, a fancy dinner with a fancy person, and so I was on my own for dinner. And as always, I say to myself, gosh, I should try something new. I should go to a new restaurant. Ended up going to the Indian place because where else would I go? And it's always so strange when I go to the Indian place by myself, because even though it's just me, they still sit me at a table for 2 people. That's fine. But they then always bring over glasses and utensils, etc. for 2 people, because I always go there with my wife. And after a certain point, I'll say, oh, just me tonight. And they'll be disappointed. They'll go, oh. So, yeah. And so they were just made by myself. I had my little book, I was enjoying my reading, enjoying hanging out and thinking new thoughts and so on, but they kept coming over and trying to engage me in conversation, which is fine. Like, I like getting to know people, but it just seemed like they were really, really, really sad for me. Really sad that I was alone. Their tip got cut in half. It's Japan. There is no tipping. Tipping is considered rude here. So they got the same amount of money. I guess they got a little less money because only 1 entree, but I tend to do the majority of the bill each time anyway, so I don't know. But, it was nice to spend time with them. It was nice to have some chit-chat, but I kind of just wanted to read my book. Anyway, the downside of this story, the sad part, is I had a nice dinner, right? I had my palak paneer, which is my cheese with spinach curry, very good. I had my Asahi Biru, or Kingfisher Biru, actually. I had a lovely side of garlic rice, all very tasty. Now, you may have heard me say garlic rice, and you may remember that something terrible happened about 3 months ago when last we had the garlic rice, which is, if Noms does not have the garlic rice, the scent of garlic coming off of me after this dinner is bad enough that it wakes her up while she's sleeping. So she got home last night from her dinner, and I was here sitting and reading, and she said, "Do I smell garlic rice?" And I said, oh no you do. So we didn't start the night sleeping in different beds, but she did wake up at about midnight and said, look, you just smell too strongly of garlic, I can't sleep. And I felt so terrible, because it's really, really tasty. And if she eats it also, we're fine. It's just, if I smell like garlic rice, I gotta go sleep on the couch. So, there you go. Gotta remember this. Gotta make a note for myself that garlic rice is an unclean food that I'm not allowed to ever have by myself. So that's how it goes. Hey Biff, when your wife was in the Philippines recently, your daughter and you went out to eat at certain places. When you're seated, she'd tell the server, "Mommy isn't here." That's very sweet. Yeah, I'm always curious how children learn what things are okay to share with strangers and what things are not okay to share with strangers. Now, obviously, I don't have kids. I'll never have kids. But I'm guessing that every parent goes through this experience, right? Of, oh gosh, my child's announced the thing they should not have announced. Like learning the inside the family, outside the family distinction for talking about uncomfortable or strange subjects. Now, one's parent being far away, probably not a big deal, but I can imagine sometimes kids say things they shouldn't say. Wasn't there a TV show a while back called Kids Say the Darndest Things? Oh, was Bill Cosby the host on that? Maybe that never existed. What do you mean, Jello? That's not real. Okay, I don't know. But yes, glad I don't have children for that reason, for sure. You were honestly about to ask if Noms was pregnant? I hope not. I sincerely hope not. A very common thing from married friends, you smell too much like Axe. No. Nom's a pretty light sleeper in general. I'm an incredibly heavy sleeper by comparison, but she'll wake up to like minor noises outside, heavy wind blowing she has trouble sleeping through, where I just sleep no matter what. And so the idea of scent waking her is not exactly surprising, but no, I'm very hopeful that she's not pregnant. That would be a big change to our life plans. Also, she's over 40, so not exactly the best time, I guess is the phrase to use for that, but it would also be very disruptive. We have lives that involve me being able to stand here and talk, and if there's a child crying, I'd stop streaming. Oh, it'd be terrible. All right, I think that's all I got for today. I should bring her a portion of garlic rice next time. So the problem is she came home full, right? I agree with you. It would be very kind of me to bring her a little taste of garlic rice so she could eat it and then smell like garlic also. But when she comes home from these fancy dinners, usually she doesn't want to eat anything else. So that's how it goes. All right, friends. We have about 5 minutes left until the first ad break. I guess we'll talk until then and then move into today's proper stream, gaming content. Jim, you wish you slept heavily. You're a light sleeper also. Yeah, I don't know how exactly people end up as light or heavy sleepers. I've mentioned this previously that my father was a mechanic when I was very young, and so he would put me into the cars he was working on and hammer on them and use power tools on them, and I would just learn to sleep through it. And so I wonder if the environment in which one sleeps as a youngster affects, maybe even determines, how well one sleeps as an adult. I have no further knowledge about this at all because, I haven't looked into it at all, I guess. But I know I have friends who grew up in very busy cities, the kind of place where you'd hear cars driving by all night and emergency vehicles and so on. And then when they get to the rural areas, it's too quiet to sleep. And I don't understand what this means because quiet seems really nice for me for sleeping. But yeah, they claim that they have to go turn on music or put on a television show. Oh gosh, for a while I was very serious with a woman who had to have TV on to sleep. And while it's fine, I wouldn't wake up to it usually, the things she wanted to watch while sleeping each night was Ancient Aliens and other spooky shows. And you might be aware by now that I am what is called a bit of a coward. And so if I would wake up even a little bit and hear the sound of scientists expect the aliens are abducting people even to this day, right, I would not be a happy resortee. So that was actually one contributing factor in the end of our relationship is we tried really hard to compromise on the question of, could we have the TV on some nights, not other nights? Could we try the earbud thing? And none of that worked. And there were other problems. Other problems were much bigger because, of course, you can compromise with that by sleeping in different rooms, possibly, or past that, I'm not quite sure what. But there's compromise possibilities. But there's other stuff we couldn't compromise on, so that was the end of that. But She was a nice person. That's right. One of those relationships I look back on and say, we followed the campsite rule. At the end of it, we left each other better people than at the beginning of it. Not every relationship does that, of course, but I like the idea of the campsite rule for relationships very, very much. Klaus remembered an episode of Boy Meets World where Sean is staying with Corey as the Sounds of the Trailer Park tape to fall asleep to. I love that. I know some people use oscillating fans. The sound of the wind will be good enough for them. I think for a while there, back in the 90s or early 2000s, whale song, like the sound of whales would be very popular to sleep to. Maybe also like singing and chanting monks. I don't know. I don't know how people decide these are the things that are good to listen to sleep, and these are not so good. Or maybe it's all just fine if you're someone who needs certain kind of sound. You fall asleep to streams. Yeah. I used to do that also, which was the strangest thing. I'd fall asleep to Dolphin Chemist most nights. And Dolphin Chemist is ordinarily a pretty, not super mellow person, but kind of an average volume, average intensity person. And then something goes wrong in the game, and he will get incredibly unhappy, incredibly loud, and I would wake up. I guess that's the one thing where I will wake up, is if a streamer is suddenly much, much louder than expected. But no, I know a lot of you do watch me while they're falling asleep. I appreciate that. I appreciate you hanging out, and hopefully the words don't get too harsh, the sounds get too loud. We'll see. Your wife does audiobooks. Hard because you then get into the story and can't fall asleep also. Yeah, I get that. I get if you're excited about the thing, it does the exact opposite. Nam's is a big fan of a podcast called Sleep With Me, I believe. And it's a man who talks about very boring topics. And so he'll watch an episode of Star Trek and talk about everything that's happening on the screen in an episode of Star Trek, along with things that come to mind based on that. And apparently it's a lot of work for him to make this, because he has to maintain the right kind of volume, as he talks about. That's what Data is doing, right? Very, very, very slowly. How's it boring? So I haven't actually listened to it. I think it's partially just the way in which he narrates it. Right, so it isn't like, oh my gosh, it's Romulans with phasers. But yeah, there are tangents off that, kind of like streaming. As many of you know, while we're streaming, we're playing a game, but occasionally something will happen in the game that makes you say, oh, that reminds me of a story, and then we're off on that story. And then eventually we come back to the game and I say, oh no, what was happening here? So yeah, it's a fascinating topic. I'm sure there's all kinds of research on sleep and sleep studies. I know there's been a bunch of research on apnea, the way in which people stop breathing at night, which is horrifying. But I'd like to look into this. I think over this weekend I'll look into the various soundscapes that people prefer for sleeping. Again, I suspect it is childhood experiences, but just don't know. I wonder if there are any streamers who intentionally have their streams as come here to fall asleep. I think it's a side effect of a lot of streamers' conduct, behavior, intonation. But I wonder if anyone says, we should do exactly that. I'm not sure. Anyway, friends, the first ad break is coming, so we're going to go ahead and do 3 minutes of crossword puzzle. On the other side of that, we'll get to today's sponsored stream. We'll be playing a little game called Might and Magic. That should be a lovely, lovely thing. And I said we'll get Xenonauts back up again tomorrow. But first, here comes some crossword excitement. That was the second one yesterday. Let's get the first one going. Guessing some of you have already completed this one. I'll see how it goes. Some streamers do encourage lurking and sleeping. Yeah, so I'm delighted to have people who are lurking and sleeping. I try not to cater to anybody in particular here. Back when I was first starting, I read a ton of content on like what it takes to make a good stream. And it offered advice that was not useful, because like when you're first starting out, just like showing up and making sure your microphone works is already difficult enough. But a bunch of advice at the very beginning of streaming said things like, know who your target audience is. You know, try to cultivate a stream that's for the person you want exactly. And I don't know what that means, honestly. Like, I know that I put on a certain vibe that works well with some people, but I can't imagine saying, okay, my market research says that my stream is for, Ghanaians aged 15 to 74, or whatever. Like, this kind of market research focus is just not for me. But yeah, I'm okay with just people showing up. I want rich benefactors. All right, to join my stream, you need to submit a recent bank statement. Yeah. I mean, that's sad. Like, obviously, this stream tends to have people who are a little calmer. I think a little older than Twitch on average, and I think we also skew in the direction of people who like reading and thinking in general. They're definitely outliers to that, but as I said before, I don't think we're going to get too many people in here who want to hang out with the nerdy old uncle, but who knows. Anyway, pre-K fundamentals. Today's a Thursday New Yorker. We should be able to do this pretty quickly. So it's the ABCs. Mamma Mia Band, that's ABBA. If every single one of the answers begins with an A, I'm going to be amazed. Fortune tellers read lines on them. Palms, unfortunately. My hopes are destroyed. Hello, Joe Pickle. How's it going? Play Fortnite, old man? Absolutely. What's the average age on Twitch? I think it's 23, 24, something like that. I haven't looked at it in a couple years. Every year, Twitch sends out a behind the scenes. Here are all the things we know about all of our people and so on, and how many people have streamed, how many people have viewed, etc. And it's always amazing how many people have tried to stream at least once in a year. It's over more than 1 million people every year, and that's insane to me. So, hey guys, good seeing you. That's a really cool fact to share. Thank you for that. Okay, drop blank, pull down one's pants. I think it's called drop trow, short for trouser. Behave duplicitously. So be deceitful, look in 2 ways, behave 2 ways. Not sure what they want there. We'll see. Domesticated, probably tame seems likely. Seek damage from is sue. Good. Determine the age of scientifically. I assume that's carbon date. Move hastily to Shakespeare. I mean, the word run comes to mind, but that's not Shakespearean. Possibly high. H-I-E. I think that word means that. Because I'm not sure on that word, I'm going to do the down here. When it all began. At the start, I'm guessing. Intellectual ability is one's brain power, which means that high is actually right. That's great. Gamblers cry while raking in chips, perhaps. Come to Papa? Right. Is rep correct? Let's see. Part of a set at a gym. Yep, repetitions. Good. All right. Text written for marketing campaigns. They call that ad copy. Wild pigs are boars. Surely. Aaron who dueled Alexander Hamilton. Aaron Burr, sir. Dear blank, a long-running advice column. Dear Abby, surely. Act that shows contrition for one's sins. That's penance. Whoops. Penance. Augments. Adds to, possibly. I think augments always refers to an improvement, not just a modification. I'll put adds to in. I'm not sure it's right. Roof problem on a rainy day. Gosh, there's a leak. Partner, one's mate. Iditarod vehicle, the sled. I very much enjoyed watching documentaries about that Iditarod. These people going out in very cold places with their dogs and mushing along for many miles over many days and not sleeping much. Behave duplicitously is clearly double deal. Well, that answer didn't make things any better. Sorry I asked. Lures into lawbreaking, entrapment, explosive substance, TNT that's dynamite, like Halloween decor. So it's clearly spooky, but for a brief moment, something terrible happened in my brain, where I remembered like the look at me, I'm so cute phrasing. Spoopy? I don't know why it's a thing, but spooky seems right. Sesame Street character based on Bela Lugosi's Dracula, that's the Count. I almost said Count Chocula. Big name in baseball cards, that's the Topps brand. I think Topps would regularly have gum in it, and I would occasionally get Topps cards that had been out for a while, and so the gum inside was always very, very hard, stale even, terrible. Coast, something by possibly, Slide maybe. I want to finish this one, then we'll get to our game. Viscous and Stringy is ropey, definitely. All right. Enric had to walk with us this morning for a few minutes. We got Come to Papa. Yeah, Come to Papa. Daddy needs new shoes. I don't know. I don't know gambling culture at all. I read Come to Papa as a joke, clearly. Like, it's idiomatic and silly. I wonder if people say things like, come to Papa, and you gotta do the fingers thing, or you gotta pull them in at the time. If they say it in a serious way, because I just can't imagine it all. Just can't imagine. Wait, what's Saps? Oh, Spoopy is Saps Fifth Avenue. No, Sax is definitely right. If only. Yeah, maybe I should become a gambling streamer and learn how to say things like, come to Papa. I wouldn't gamble to make money. I would just gamble to be able to say these ridiculous phrases. Like, I hope my card comes on the river. That's the kind of stream content we need here. Alright, friends. Now we move to I didn't open the game. What is wrong with me? Oh boy. Alright, there's the game. One moment. Be right with you. Alright, put this music away. Good. Friends, today we're doing a sponsored stream of a game called Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. I've been told it's a combination of RPG and fantasy and strategy and puzzle, and look how cute those capybaras are. I think that right there has made my whole day. The capybaras are super, super cute. Alright, now I think I may have played this game when it was released on Steam maybe a year or two ago, but I remember it only vaguely. I remember that part of it is a matching game, but I think instead of working with an extant board that you have to then flip pieces on, instead you construct the matching board yourself. And then when, I don't know what exactly, but certain kinds of icons line up, you then do damage or defend against enemies. But we'll learn that as it goes. So let's start the campaign, let's see how it goes, and I should mention also, you've probably noticed the pinned message at the very top of the chat today. I think it's my first time ever actually pinning a message. That message there is a link to this game. It'll send you to the Steam page, and so if you want to check the game out, I'd appreciate you doing that. I appreciate that you would click that link and yeah, consider this game as one to maybe play at some point. I'll be saying that a few times over the next 2 hours. Now, 2 hours is all I need to stream. We're probably playing this one all the way through today's stream. We'll see. Hello, Cyber-Oracle. How's it going? Alright, let's start our campaign and see how it goes.
Ashan is a world of legendary people.
Oh gosh, no sound in the background.
The elves guard the forests of Irulan. Knights rule the Griffin Empire. Wizards survey the deserts of the Silver Cities. And necromancers control the wastelands of Haresh. But there is another parallel world. It is Sheog, the prison world of the demons. During certain lunar eclipses, known as blood moons, the walls of their prison weaken, and they burst forth, plunging Ashan into war. During the last Demon War, a powerful artifact was created. Called the Blade of Binding, it allowed its wielder to bind demons to his will. When it fell into the hands of a demon lord, it nearly turned the tide of the war in their favor. After the demons were vanquished, the blade was given to a handful of allies for safekeeping. These families of elven, human, and wizardly descent swore to guard it. But those who covet its power still dream of obtaining it.
Cool. So I think the interesting thing we learned there, I mean, the backstory in general is interesting, etc., but wizards were listed as a third race, I think. It said the Blade of Binding was given to elves, or peoples of elves, human, and wizardly backgrounds. Now, I wonder if there can be wizards of all kinds, or if it really is a separate lineage. Something muggles here. I don't know how wizard reproduction works. Prologue. Somewhere in the ancient forest of Ireland. That's right, we're in Ireland, surely. More maps, more maps. Yeah, so I definitely have played this before, but the graphics strike me as so much better. This character looks delightful to look at. I want to know, do the plants grow out of her shoulders, or are they taped on possibly? That's right, elves have tape. This is Anwin, or Anwin. I hear them, father. Heavy boots. It must be our guests from the Griffin Empire. What's the fellow's name in Lord of the Rings, who's played by Agent Smith? Hugo Weaving, I think. It's by that. Not the elf, don't worry. His name is Laser, apparently, or Lasser. Again, taped on scenery here. Elrond, thank you. Elrond Hubbard, the elf here. Your ears have grown sharper than mine, Anwin. See, I love that. This is the kind of wordplay the elves should be well known for. Their ears are sharper, both in terms of deftness, not deafness, and in terms of pokiness. That's the kind of joke I wish we would have had in the old Star Trek. All right. Welcome, soldier. Can you imagine running with armor like that on? Oh, poke into the sky. Up it goes. Up it goes. Everyone here, moving so fast. No time to waste. Eldrick, old friend, welcome again to Ireland. Lazar, the pleasure is mine. Unlike me, your forest grows more beautiful with age. Wow, a little flirty, I like that. Lord Edric. This can't be little Anwin. What have you been feeding her? I'm the hunter of the family now, Lord Edric. I feed him. This strapping young knight must be your son, Godric. I'm pleased to meet our elven allies. Let me present my siblings, Fiona and Aidan. I need fewer introductions here because I only have so many voices. So I guarantee I'll be able to keep these voices separate for this cutscene, and then never, ever, ever again. Never again. Fiona. Ireland's amazing. It's not gonna work. Fiona says, Ireland is amazing. Mystery and magic seem to peer from behind every tree. It's spying on us. It's a little creepy. Big trees, big bugs, big mud puddles, big hassle, Aidan says. So Aidan is one of the siblings of the young champion. Oh, it's here, okay. The one with the ... is speaking. Would you believe it? So these three are brothers and or sisters. This is the father, apparently, and these are elves. These are tents, by the way. Back here we got some rocks. Anwin, take Godric to the portal and greet our friends Delora, Azrafir, and their daughter Nadia. 3 more voices needed. Everyone goes running through the tent. Click the left-click button on a node to move. Where are the nodules? Click left on a node to speak to the characters. Suddenly no music. Alright, so these appear to be the nodes. And we're not allowed to speak to the elven... The elven? Elvish? Elf? What's the correct adjective for blank woman? Elf woman? Elvish woman? Elvis woman? Not sure. Down we go. May we speak with you? An uneasy wind passes through Ireland this night. Do not sound so dreary, elf. Cool. We speak to the human first. The exact same conversation. So they're not separated in that way. How about you all? Follow this path, you'll arrive at the portal, Anwin. You cannot miss it. Apparently they're all clones. One is Clone Wars. This one is the first brown indicator. Maybe you have to speak to that kind of person. With the ones with the gray you can ignore. So, hail Anwin. Hunters await your command. You've received hunters. Straight into our pocket goes an army of bowmen. Don't fear, elf girl. We learned the adjective. It is elf. We knights shall protect you if any forest monsters come a-calling. I'm trying to remember, did Tolkien have strong beliefs about dwarven versus dwarfish? I remember there's something to say about the spelling of dwarf, where the way I've spelled it historically has been incorrect to those of you who are big fans of Tolkien. Forward, to the portal. What is this here? Is it phonoluminescent? I remember reading recently about the distinction between, is it phosphorescent and luminescent? And I think the question is, does it continue glowing after the heat is removed or something? Yesterday, for some reason, I was reading about the qualities of black stars, or black holes rather, black holes. I don't know why. I don't know why it came to that. But apparently, what Stephen Hawking proved, or not proved, mathematically showed, was that black holes do not capture everything inside of them. They actually emit heat, of all things. And so I was reading a quantum physicist's attempt to explain how this works, and I don't know enough to know anything about it, but there you go. Maybe it'll be useful in the crossword puzzle someday. What is the one thing that can escape from a black hole? It's heat. So I think it's the case that nothing is clickable here, except for the nodes right now. Right. Ta-da! Right on schedule. Greetings, Lady Delara. Welcome to Ireland. I thought we were told to be 3 people coming through. Only 2. Anwin, so full of light. Your father claims you can track a breeze and put an arrow through a bird's eye. And young Godric, son of Edric. You have your father's strength and your mother's intensity. Whoa. You don't know me. May I present my daughter, Nadia? Well, hello there, Nadia. So this is Ireland. I don't know why she gets that voice. The texts and paintings I've studied do not do it justice. Everyone here is so complimentary. I'm feeling a little uneasy about how nice everyone's being. Are we getting some backstabbing going soon? Lady Dalra, we thought your husband Osrafir was coming. Yes, mother. Why did father not join us? Please lead the way to delegation. All will be explained there. Wait, something is wrong. A disturbance in the force. Surprise. Demons in the forest of Ireland? Not after I use them for target practice. Alright, they come running at us. Our first battle. So, defeat the enemy, Anwin versus enemy. I like to believe that's his actual name. He decided he wanted to go into the villainry business early, and so changed his name from George to enemy. I didn't do tutorial, so we'll see what we can learn on the fly. This is Anwin. She has no XP. Her hero spell is called Arrow Storm. The hero aims and fires a barrage of arrows into the enemy's battlefield. So it's aimed, not random. And wall ability, Sylvan Walls. Have a strength pip here of 2, and regenerate 1 HP at the start of each turn. Cool. We'll learn what it means soon enough. And then we got the Hunter. The fastest unit in Sylvan, swiftly firing off arrows in a single turn. So 2 attack pips maybe, 1 turn pip, and 1 HP. So probably dies very, very quickly. And may I choose their color? No. This is a matching game. It's a matching game, so we need to connect green with green, orange with orange, etc. I think. And then this is unclickable. That's why it says locked. We'll find the key someday. Let's do it. Let's see what we learn. Time for tutorial indeed. Welcome to the field of battle. The battlefield is divided into 2 parts, the top and the bottom. The enemy's army stands ready at the top of the screen. Ta-da! Your army stands ready at the bottom of the screen. So there is initial placement, it looks like. The objective of battle is to strike the enemy zone with your attacks. You have the first turn. The number of moves in a turn is indicated by the move counter. Begin the battle by making an attack formation. To do that, place 3 units of the same color on top of each other. Only units at the bottom of the column can be grabbed. To grab a unit, select the unit and click left click. Alright, so grab green guy here and put green guy into this line there. Great, you've formed an attack but also used one of your moves. The attack will launch in 1 turn. This is indicated by the blinking charge number on the attack. So 11111 flash there. Now make a second attack with the remaining moves. I have 1 move left, I believe, on my little arrow here. So select you, and go here. We're noticing the game is encouraging us to shoot through open lines instead of fighting the enemy in front of us. Let's see what the enemy does. Okay, they're trying to put out some blockers, it looks like. So you are allowed to bring characters into empty rows, it seems. We saw penetration there. Great, your first attack scored a direct hit on the enemy zone. The second attack was weakened by enemy units. The amount of health points, HP, in the enemy's bar is now lower. Just like the enemy, if your HP bar reaches 0, you lose. You get nothing. Good day, sir. However, your hero's HP will regenerate after each and every battle. You need to create another attack to finish the enemy off. Call reinforcements by clicking left on the unit counter. Oh, that's down here. Also, the game music is slightly louder than I want it to be, so I'm going to turn it down just 1 or 2 clicks. That's better. God, cool. Cool. There you go, guys. If the elves are using Welsh phonology, this person's name might be pronounced as An-U-In. An-O-In. And the place is called Ireland. I'll try that. Or I'll probably call it Ireland still, we'll see. Reinforcements. So as you click reinforcements, they, I guess, randomly deploy. I wonder if there's anything that determines how they go out there. In the case of the tutorial, it's probably just that, where you're able to make the group you need for fighting. We can't do an attack. We could end our turn. I'd like to move one of these people over to here to block, but I guess you can't do that. Oh, we're going to finish the enemy off before their turn comes. That's why the tutorial's not letting me waste our time in moving a character over, and so I instead waste the time by talking about moving it over, and it's impossibility. What a good use of my time and yours. So right click to end the turn. I right click down on the arrow. Got it. Oh, it is 1 turn for me to go, so I could have blocked those. Right, so they never attack immediately, or at least this group doesn't attack immediately. And they attack at the start instead of the end. Got it. You've depleted all the enemy's HP. You won the battle, congratulations. That's right. What an absolute hero I am. Hopefully that's a omen of things to come. Winning battles earns you experience points. Gaining XP will cause you to level up and increase in both strength and abilities. Victory for us! I did the things the tutorial told me to do, and they congratulated me, not the person who wrote the tutorial. Oh, fascinating. So our units can level up also. Now, I wonder if our units die on the battlefield, if that has any effect to the ones that are in our pocket. I really doubt it. But we'll see what happens there. Alright, we return to Cirith Thala. I smell smoke. Quick, the camp is under attack. Oh. Because she said quick, I assumed the game would auto-move them. If I just don't click, quick becomes forever. What's this button here? Alright, this shows us who's in charge, I believe, and what character we have, as well as cash money and, I don't know, stones and gems of some sort. Truly, truly outrageous. Is no one coming along? Wait, I said quick. So Anwen flies like the wind, runs like the stag over water, etc. we got a new enemy here. Quick little fight there. I wonder if those fights will ever be auto-resolved. If we're much, much stronger than the enemy, if we can say, just beat him straight away, or if you'll always fight the way through. We can battle, we can flee. We beat this kind of group once before. I'm sure we'll do it again. He says it overconfidently. This time they got to go first. I wonder why that is. If there's some kind of speed roll or what. Our enemies made 2 attack formations. Never mind, more tutorial. Create a wall to defend against the attack. To do that, place 3 units of the same color side by side. So if they're stacked horizontally, that means they attack. Stacked vertically, they instead defend. Nope. Vertically, horizontally. Horizontally, they defend. There we go. So click U. Okay, this time we had 3 turns. We had to move absolutely everybody there. Your own attacks pass over your walls. If only XCOM knew that. Not XCOM, Xenonauts knew that. My goodness, frustration with Xenonauts has been immeasurable when it comes to aiming. I won't spend this stream complaining about Xenonauts. But yesterday, we friendly fired someone with a sniper rifle while standing next to them. That was maddening. We see the enemy attack in after piling up some more. So I guess we'll block this portion. Sylvan walls recover a small amount of HP each turn. This is a special wall ability. All walls have different ones. The unit counter shows I have 12 reinforcements left. When a unit leaves the battlefield, add to the unit counter. Call for the reinforcements! Don't tell me what to do! So we saw earlier that the walls gained 1 HP as the turn began. I wonder if there's a maximum capped how much HP it can have, or will it keep just growing and growing and growing as turns go by? I'll be curious to see how that goes. Hello, Daigle, how you doing? Hello, hello. Reinforcements go. Welcome to the team, so everyone comes all at once. Make an attack with the blue folks. Seems like right here might be good. So, oh, they're going to shoot over here instead. Alright, tutorial, I trust your advice. Okay, so the wall blocked 3 points of damage, I believe, all the way. Huh. The second attack plowed through some idle units. Any unit that's not charging is known as an idle unit. Idle units are instantly destroyed by any incoming attack. Idle units reduce the power of incoming enemy attacks. Each unit has a different amount of defensive toughness, as the heart thing is defense clap. They got a little wall also. I wonder what their little wall's special ability is. Good luck fighting the rest of the battle. It's on me. We have 9 HP remaining, they have 2 HP remaining. So, I could stack up another wall here. Yeah. Defense clap. And then, I only have enough of the yellow friends to do one thing with them. I think attacking makes some sense. I have 2 moves left. So I wonder if it's best to try to do some damage. Yeah, because I have a larger health pool than they do, I think my doing damage is the correct thing. Also just there I saw a new mechanic, which is... oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I realized what I should have done was go to the open line here instead. Anyway, the new mechanic we saw was that our green fellow here moved to the back of the line when a group was made in front there. I bet we could have won that just now, but someone misplayed. Someone's going to lose in the tutorial. This is an open line. Unfortunately, it's stacked very, very awkwardly. So I have 2 moves only. Can I get 2 greens over here in 2 moves? No. I wonder what 4 across does. Big wall? 4 across seems to have done the same thing as 3 across. Cool. I'd like to attack, please. I guess we'll try to set up attack for next turn. Yeah, I don't know if 4 of a kinds are a thing in this game. At least on the wall across, it didn't seem to be. Or maybe I just didn't understand what happened there. So I just want to shoot through here. And hope they don't block anything. So, yellow buddy, move out the way. Green buddy, come on down. We have one more turn. We'll go ahead and stack more up here. So it said that idle units are destroyed by being shot. I wonder if attacking units are also. Alright, cool. We'll win this thing right here. Nice. So at least in this fight, making a slight misplay did not send us directly to you are dead, ha ha ha-ville. I'll be curious to see if that continues, or eventually we need to be basically perfect. Alright, our little elves have leveled up. They still have only 1 HP, but they are a little bit stronger now, doing more damage. That seems like a great thing. Wikipedia page about Tolkien's dwarves states that he prefers dwarves and dwarvish, although the historical plural is dwaros or dweros. Dweros rhymes with sombreros, and that delights me. That's great. I'm surprised that Tolkien wouldn't choose the historically correct pluralization of dwarves, in that he was a great fan, great student of ancient languages and philology and so on. Hello, Dougster. Hello, Upright. Oh no! The ridiculously well-guarded guards are dead. Surely I will defeat the thing that defeated them. So we're level 2, they're level 1. This time we got it for sure. I gotta go first this time. Oh, maybe not. Sometimes it's easier to remove a unit or a wall to free up space. Right-click on a unit to remove it. Remove the blue unit. So you can only pick them up and move them from the backside. You can right-click in the middle, though. As you can see, removing units or walls does cost a move. So we do the same thing here. That's what I want us to do indeed. We right-click again, and we get ourselves one attacking chain. Cool. I made a chain, and notice I received a bonus move. Yeah, why'd I get that? You'll gain as many bonus moves as number of chains created, all by removing a single unit. Remember what you've learned. The rest of the battle is in your hands, Commander. Okay, so if I right-click here, do I get another move? Haha! And another one? Another one. And we still have 1 point left for a yellow guy. You can hang out there, yellow guy. And no particular reason to move him, so... That seems... We can do reinforcements. I wonder if there's any reason to save reinforcements. Better belong. Cool. I wonder how they determine how successful the enemy is going to be at playing the game. Because I imagine it wouldn't be too much fun if... Nice. I'm guessing it wouldn't be too much fun if every enemy you fight against makes the ideal move every single time. It would require a new player to get to a high level of ability very, very quickly. But, yeah. I'm guessing as the game goes along, the enemy gets better at playing the game as you do also. Okay, we gained 2 points in I don't know what this is. It may be how many reinforcements you have all the way through. But more HP. That's cool, cool. Remember being random maybe. Some fights are RNG fights. Okay, so the enemy may not be better as the game goes along. I look forward to seeing. Look forward to seeing how this develops as we learn about our characters' lives. And for the first time, our fellows have run past us. We're all surprised.
Savagely, the attackers...
I do not play music in the background.
Sparing no one, not even the children. Terrified by his sister's fate, Aiden grabs a nearby weapon. and crawls away from the fallen heroes who tried in vain to save them.
I may have filled my water glass very quickly, I apologize. Ah ha 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 ha! I would have come alone if I know they'd have children as guards. Alright, it's not children. I mean, we're children now, but there were adults here before, I think. Alright, next. Gone, they're all gone. Father! Her pointy ears, or sharp ears, couldn't save her. No, no, this cannot be. Fiona, you're wounded. Come, children. We must hurry to the portal. I'll open a way to the Silver Cities. This guy looks like serious business up here. Those giant gauntlets. Hope their family is still alive. Though this is the way that so many fantasy games, fantasy RPGs especially, begin. You're either lost or your family dies. Or they invite you to go kill some rats. We knew it would be one of the three, that's how it goes. Going to the Silver City. But the camp, our parents, they're gone, and the secret relic we're sworn to hide has disappeared. We must warn others of the threat unleashed this day. So the demons again have the Blade of Binding, which apparently allowed them to win a big war a long time ago. Ah ha 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 ha! Run! I like to work up an appetite before dinner. Ah ha ha ha! Will we get through? Will we get caught? This fellow lumbers very well for being a giant, muscle-bound freak. Go through the portal, now! I'll hold back the beast! Mother! I'll stay behind with Delara and buy you time to escape. Alright, so we've lost our friends.
Oh. Stand delays the enemy. It proves futile. And as she falls, a magical light escapes from her body and overwhelms Nadia.
Okay, so Nadia has eaten the soul of her mother. I guess been force-fed it, something like that. But Nadia's mother is no more, and Nadia's been overwhelmed by something. Nadia! Ah, the portal's fading! Go through! Go pick her up, please. Alright. No one left behind. Except for the guy with the sword, who I think is left behind.
Aiden and Nadia fall through the weakening portal. Wounded and terrified, they hope to arrive safely in the Silver Cities.
Wait, this is like a stable portal between two places. Why do we seem to be falling from the sky? The portal's gone, and Delara and Godric, oh no! I hope the others made it to the Silver Cities. I must warn my cousin Findon. Father, I will not forget what happened here tonight.
The demons finish their bloody work.
Okay.
As Anwen crouches in hiding, containing her rage, waiting with a hunter's patience until the odds turn in her favor.
This is hiding from the, oh shoot, what are they called?
Someone sent
The rider guys with the
camp.
being able to see people.
Someone who knew them. Someone who does not yet have what he wants.
Alright, quasi-demon, human guy. What are those riders called? They look for the Hobbit when you put on the ring. They're like, ah, we see you. Riders or something. Yeah. My knowledge of all things fantasy, very lacking. Alright, tutorial done. Welcome to the prologue. Scattered across Ashen, something like that. Orphaned and alone, their journey begins. Right, Nazgul. Thank you, Nazgul. My wife's actually rereading Lord of the Rings right now. Given my failing knowledge, maybe I should go do the same thing also. Oh well. As we go to the next little bit of the game here, let me mention this is a sponsored stream, which is say I am being paid to play this one, to share it with you. It's a little multi-hour long ad, but I'm having a great time so far, and I appreciate you hanging out and watching it too. If you want to check out this game for yourself as something to maybe purchase or just see more about, consider clicking the link up top, there, and see what's what. All right, up top of the chat box in particular. We save our game. Can you imagine someone playing through the game refusing to save every time? Quite impressive. Man, that's what the speedrun of this game requires, is no saving ever. Okay, and it looks like we're seeing here are all the places we'll go inside the game. We begin in the forest world, then maybe the water world, the fire world, the holy world, and the dark world. And I wonder if there are other hidden locations will open up more. Also in Shago here, is that a dragon? Oh, the desert. Yeah. I've definitely played this kind of fantasy game before, where you go to different biomes as times go by. Oh, Dago, they're actually reading Lord of the Rings right now also? You're really enjoying the Shire? Yeah. I had to encourage my wife to keep reading. She's like, he's just talking about the buildings and the people who live here. Nothing is happening. And I tried to remind her that this book is a saga, right? It's not just an action movie with things happening every moment. And reminding her of that got her into the right framework to enjoy continuing to read. Here in Sylvan, Anwin has been running through the night, fleeing the horrors of the doomed camp. Horror of horrors. I'm guessing we'll meet this guy in the Fire Realm. So Anwin's all alone. We met so many characters so quickly at the beginning there. Gave them all their own voices, surely. And now we're just here once again. Huff, running all night. Huff. She's got her cardio in. She's ready for the zombie apocalypse. My cousin Findon, at the Hunter's Lodge, just ahead. You received a quest objective. To view your current quest objectives, open the map menu with right click. Boop. Anwin must find her cousin Findon at the Hunter's Lodge in the east and inform him of the demon threat. Here's the little map. There's a red building, a greenish building, and many other ways to go. May I click back? May you return and fight the demon? No, seemingly not, at least not yet. I'm curious to know if there are ever hidden pips, or if we'll always be able to see the nodes we could click on. Oh! Ah, a demon! Help me! Help me! It's Trixie! Tinkerbell herself, showing up, wanting our help. Stick close by me, Pixie! Where are you, my little flying snack? You'll end my stomach's grumbling. This guy's name is Blar. I don't want to make fun of the names of people from other cultures, but Blar is a delightful name. I have to go through this demon to get to the Hunter's Lodge. Solana, guide my arrows. So I'm guessing Solana is the goddess of the hunt, or of the elves perhaps. Sounds like Sylvana, the character from Warcraft. We've received pixies. Neat. So, allying up all the creatures of the forest. You've received a new core unit. To equip units, click on the hero portrait to open the hero menu, and then the army tab. Then, click on the unit you wish to equip, then click on the equip slot. The color of a unit does not change abilities or effects on the enemy. Alright, so click on the hero portrait. Is it this? Yes. Okay. Insofar as we have two kinds of folks now, insofar as we have both the hunters and the pixies, we're likely not to get what we need as fast, I'm guessing. If you have a set number of reinforcements, they can be of multiple times. I can imagine them blocking each other out, but it'll probably be a very lame game if I refuse to use other kinds of units. These two slots here for more units, I assume. I'm guessing we fill in later or unlock later, perhaps. But the game wants 2 archers and 1 pixie. If that's what you want, that's what you get. Let's go. Defeat the enemy. So pixie's level 1 still, and now Level 2. Was my delightful about Blar's name like the Southern Bless Your Heart? Well, bless your heart. Yeah, I think it was, I don't want to insult this person's culture, and so his name is great. It's a terrible name. No one should be named Blar. That's the kind of sound your stomach makes when you're hungry. I hunger for your blood. Very good, very good. Yeah, I didn't grow up in a well bless your house household. My family is from the South, though, one half of it. And so they would not use that phrase, thank goodness. Hey, C-3PO! Looks like a fun game you bought from the link. C-3PO, thank you for that. I appreciate that. Now we'll click on that link, shows the developers it's worth sponsoring my stream. So C-3PO, thank you for helping the stream along. Very kind. Alright, we unlock more things. The tutorial continues. Welcome to the spell meter. I'm going to call it the spellometer, because that sounds like more fun. The spellometer. I think this game is currently on sale, isn't it? I think it's, in my neck of the woods, ordinary price is 2,000 yen, which is $17 or so. And I think it's currently at 1,700 yen, which is $15 or so. The spellometer, there we go. When your spellometer is full, you can cast a hero spell. Should I run those together also? So, spellometer, hero spell. That doesn't work as well. The MP, our Minister of Parliament, in my spell meter, increases when we hit the enemy. It also increases when you get hit. You can't use your spell until the spell meter is full. Alright, so down here, this will fill up as we go. We didn't actually see what our pixies do, unfortunately. So we know we can right-click to remove things. If I right-click remove, we don't get any free obvious attacks or anything. Yeah, there's no walls to be auto-created or shots to be auto-created. If I remove twice here, we do get the pixies lining up, but again, I'm not quite sure what they do. So I guess I'll pile this yellow here. The pixies are 1 attack, 2 time, 1 HP. Okay, so pixies take longer to attack, but still do the same amount of damage. I wonder if pixies are better as walls then? Not quite sure. Pixies are the other walls. Okay, good to know, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna put you here. In preparation for next turn, we'll see. And what does that AI do? Oh boy, they're getting attacks too. Oh boy, big attacks there. So I'd love to get a wall right here if possible. So we have 3 turns. If we make any chains, we get 1 more turn. To get a wall here. So if we right-click once, you move forward. We can then put 2 others together. I think this is correct. Cool. Oh, I thought it said when you make a chain, you get an extra turn. Maybe that's only attacking chains, not wall chains. Well, good to know. So, in 2 turns, these will attack into my pixie wall. I don't know if I should make additional pixie walls or what exactly, but I will think about doing so. Okay. I'd like to move this pixie over and then click here. Instead, though, what I'm going to do is move. So what I'm thinking right now is this would give us a wall. If I right-click on the yellow. But they're not being terribly aggressive. That said, they only have 4 health. These are going to do 2, so I will continue building up the wall there. That time I did get a link for making a wall. Huh. The extra turn comes when you get a chain from removing a unit. Oh, okay, it's only for moving a unit. It's not for making any particular combination. Got it. Thank you very much for knowing that, Marks. I appreciate you being aware. Now, does a 4-person link do anything? Seemingly not. Okay, they're allowing us to just shoot if we want to. I'm gonna move Buddy over here. We're gonna reinforce, and I guess just shoot again. Cool. And so that this next turn will win big. Okay, double wall was doubly great there. I don't know if there's a way to learn exactly how much defense the walls have. I know they heal up by 1 at the start of my turn each time. Yeah. I'll probably just need to learn that to be able to count more easily. But I think it's... Maybe they're when they're little and green, it's 1 HP. When they're big, it's 2. Not sure. Hey, Pixie leveled up. So they now do 2 damage. It's less damage than the hunters do, but a little better anyway. Also, we were supposed to learn about magic power that time, and I didn't learn about it at all because we blocked every single attack. So we'll have to try to learn about magic power in the future. I received a pile of cash money. Linking mastered. Oh, is it? Would I like to talk about links? No, I'll figure it out, I'm sure. No doubt about that. Various characters have different icons above them and have different meanings. Question mark means the character is related to our main current quest. The grayed out question mark means the character is related to a side quest. Combat means the character will battle me and the battle is related to a main quest. Silver instead means it's battling on a side quest. Skull, I believe, it means the character is a boss and offers a tougher battle. Okay. Hello, friend. Findin, our camp was attacked, ambushed by demons. My father! Demons? Slow down, Anwen. What happened to your father? He's dead, along with Lord Edric and brave son Godric. What did they come for? Why were they there? By the trees! Demons sneaking through our woods unnoticed? I don't know, Anwen. They attacked us, Findin. There were many, and they were well prepared. Your thoughts are scattered by your pain, Anwen. I know what I saw, Findin. You yourself have called these the keenest eyes in Ireland. So her father said she has the best ears. Her cousin says she has the best eyes. I look forward to seeing what other body parts get complimented as this thing goes along. Ranger, search the north and south trails. See what you can find. Yes, Findin. That ranger was named as Maythorn. Maythorn. Rest now, Anwen. You're exhausted. Apparently this game now has like an online mode also, where you can do some like quick online battles. This is not just the story mode. Now we're learning what actually happened here. Well, I was hoping it would be a little bit more complicated and people fight and survive, but no. What happened there is the demon just killed everybody. Father. Anwen, you were talking in your sleep, tossing and turning. Okay, maybe that was her dream. Maybe she believes what happened but didn't actually happen. Let's find out. I saw... Never mind. You've had some time to get over your shock. Now tell me what really happened at the camp. We were attacked by demons, Findin. I don't change my words with each passing breeze. Such fury, such anger. Nonsense, Anwen. These woods haven't seen demons in over a century. Fight, fight, fight. And the relic your father guarded is why. Do you realize its power? Those who hold the artifact wield powers over demons. Lord Edric wanted it for himself. Wahahaha. This is definitely very anime. Like the suddenly we scream at each other after a nice conversation. Big anime, big fun. No, that's not true. Wilted leaves, why don't you listen? Is this a curse phrase? Is this like shame on you for talking about the wilted leaves? It's the bad stuff, like hell. Oh hell, oh wilted leaves. What I believe doesn't matter. All that matters we find the Blade of Binding, Anwen. The duty of protecting the relic falls to you. Lasser swore to guard it with his... Don't you dare lecture me! I know what my father did and why! Yes, I'm sorry, Anwen. A lot of voices, a lot of reading. I can talk through a stream no problem if I'm just talking, but trying to do exciting voices, oh boy. Well, I find it hard to believe demons lurk in our forest. It's clear there's danger. Take these bears in case we run into trouble. You can't go alone. There's dangers to go alone. Take this, bears. You received bears. Come, we'll meet Maythorn to the west and see what he's found. So now we have 3 kinds of characters. We got archers, we got pixies, we got bears. Maybe this is overly complicated, we'll have to see. Save ye the game. Game saved. I wonder if there is auto-saving also. I haven't noticed that yet. I should probably save after each and every fight though, if we're to keep it safe. May I steal from these people? You've received Leaf Plate. That's beautiful. That's a really attractive little outfit there. Boost the hero's HP by 25%. That seems great. Equip the artifact. I wonder if items are bind and equip. For right now I only have the 1 hero. I'll be curious if I'll have more in the future. And if I can move items around at that point. But sure, put it on. You've found your first artifact. It's not gonna say, haha, they're bind and equip, aren't they? Artifacts have special abilities which can aid you in battle. To equip the artifact, open the hero menu. Select the artifact tab to view and equip artifacts. Before I do that though, I would like to learn about bears. Bears. Ferocious and hard-hitting warriors of the forest. 5 damage. Takes 2 turns to load up, has 1 health. So if it gets hit, it gets destroyed. That's so much damage over 2 turns though. Where the other ones do 3 on 1 is better, definitely. Wait, I equipped a second bear. Is there any reason to take the pixies? Fires a magical burst of pixie dust that draws its strength from the hero's MP bar. So, this character drains my magic power. I wonder if it means it does more damage as my magic power bar is higher? I don't know. If you steal my MP, I'm considering not using you. Yeah, straight bears all the time would be amazing. Huh. Oh, brother, good point. If you check load game, an autosave choice would be there. Brother, good thinking indeed. Let's try that and see. There is no autosave. Or at least not yet here in the tutorial. May I go into the inn? No. The inn is for out only. Suppose I go this way and have a chit-chat. I do want to poke around the rest of the world. We'll see. Surprise! Oh no. Oh no, that little elf is not terribly good at playing the matching game. Well, let's go save our other Maywin friend. Got a little bit of a variety of folks. They're still pure level 1 on their troops. Though this demon is level 2, so more HP. 12 to my 19. Okay. If I remove this, we'll have a gigantic wall all the way across. I hate to get rid of a bear, but it looks amazing. So you can put together walls with more than 3 folks. Good to know. Also, friends, we have our first ad break inside of our ad stream. And so we're going to take a quick little break here, play a little bit of crossword, and 3 minutes we'll come back to this one. As I said before, if you want to check us out some more, do click the link at the very top of your chat. And this game is newly released, as of today, I believe, in this definitive edition. But yes, Adception! Crossword break, back in 3 minutes to more of this. Let me pause it just so I don't accidentally click through. We'll see. Oh, there's no music in the background. Gotta keep that music going. Oh wait, but if I minimize it, there's no music also. If I leave it up, and then bring... Nope, if you click out, no music. Sorry, friends. You can sing along in the background if you'd like to. Alright, so let's see how much more we can get through this time. Blank where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong, surely. A Spanish greeting is good old hola. Hangs around a public places, loiters. Performers' minimum pay as guaranteed by a labor contract. It's going to be union scale, I believe. Hard to miss. Very, very large, like the side of a barn. San Francisco's Blank Hill, that's Nob Hill, I believe. Hard to miss. No, not sure. Beef cut that comprises a New York strip and a tenderloin. Is that a T-bone steak? I had no idea what it was made of. Cool. Coast to shore. Perfume sample vessels. They're vials, I'm guessing. Latin jazz musician Puente is Tito Puente. The largest blood vessel in the human body is the good old aorta. Blank pull, a sports injury. I was doing so well, and now we're talking about sports here. I mean, the word tendon looks like it should fit there, but clearly does not. Honest, that's true. So, a groin pull. Good old groin. Glad to see you. Stomps on. Tramples, probably. Trammels is the word also, but tramples I think is right. A lion's sudden attack is I was going to say lunge. But no, it's not quite right. Pounce. The problem with Blank, a 2017 documentary about a Simpsons character, the problem with Apu, the Indian shopkeeper, figurative neighbors to keep up with. One keep up with the Joneses. 2013 trap hit by Bauer, which inspired a YouTube meme. Hello, fellow kids. I have no idea. I know that Despacito is not written by Bauer, so I'm not sure past that. Quantities measured in bushels or gallons, those are both volumes. Attaches as supplemental material, appends surely. No longer here is Gone Baby Gone. Post Blank, a rapper with #1 hit Rockstar. I know it's Post Malone. I think he streams sometimes. I've never heard any of his music. In fact, I don't even know what genre Post Malone's in. Can anybody tell me? What does Post Malone do? Apparently it's rap of some kind. Fireplace rods or pokers. There's an absolutely fantastic book on the history of logical positivism and Wittgensteinian thought called Wittgenstein's Poker. Apparently at a meeting of the Vienna School of Philosophy, Wittgenstein was very unhappy at being misunderstood, and so he went to the fireplace and picked up a poker and wielded it around the room, threatening everyone to understand his philosophy. Geniuses get to be crazy people. Only first name shared by 2 consecutive presidents. James, I believe. I think James seems likely. A dish of chopped meat and potatoes. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what that is. Chopped meat and potatoes. Yeah, no clue. All right. This film here, or this thing. Oh, it's the Harlem Shake. Remember that? This little song would come on, and then it would drop the bass, and people would go absolutely nutso. With that said, the ad break's over, so let's return to our video game fun. Surely on next ad break, we'll finish that one up. So, here we are, fighting another demon. And we have 2 turns remaining. We can set up a shot here with no trouble. Okay. If we set up a shot, we then have a free bear. Now, I so badly want to use the bears for fighting, but I wonder if having a wall in the middle might be a halfway decent idea. Yeah, we'll take what we can do here. Oh, cool. A wall stack. So the 2 level 1 walls jam themselves together. I actually would have preferred them both to stay level 1 and to become level 2 independently, but now we know it's not possible. Okay, good start. Each of these have 2, I believe. Yeah, each of these have 2. And so both of these will do 1 damage against us. I guess I'll move you over here, knock my bears to the back. We'll then reinforce. I was hoping we get a loose bear. We do get a loose bear. I wonder what happens if you end up with two groups of attacking folk on the same row. They just become two groups of attacking folk on the same row. Cool. Countdown continues on all these. Probably more wall, more good. And so next turn we blast with both of them. I believe it's 5 plus 2 damage. Unless somehow the pixies do more damage based on how much magic power we have. I look forward to learning how that works. Okay. If I move one of these to the middle and then right click. Yeah, we'll then get another free turn. What will we do with that free turn? I have no idea. Probably better to do it this way. Right click here. That frees the pixie. Move the pixie to there. Good. So how much damage does the pixie group do? Okay, so it did 4 damage. And I don't know why. I don't know how it got the bonus 2 damage, other than something to do with magic power here. Okay, clear time to do some reinforcement. I see the possibility of bear wall. I see the possibility of piling bears. This group's attacking in just a moment here. I guess I want to set the bears up to protect against that. This group is also attacking in, and so they're going to breach through. I guess we're setting up for using our arrow. I hope our arrows just shoot damage straight through. We'll see. Overbearing indeed. That's exactly right. Okay. Next turn, move the archer over. Here comes some damage. Hey, we actually didn't take any damage at all. I've got to learn how that works, how to count that correctly, because there'll probably be fights eventually that require me to know exactly how much damage we're doing, etc. Alright, archers go here, then reinforce. Grin and bear it. Alright, look here, you. It's not that kind of stream. Not that kind of stream. Of course it is that kind of stream. So next turn, these folks attack. Here come the bears. A winner's us. Cool. Cool. I'm a little surprised that we keep attacking after the enemy's at 0 HP. I wonder if there's a bonus to overkill, or over-damaging, or whatever you want to call it there. Hey! Okay, so interesting on that level up there. For the first time, we've seen a kind of character gain more HP. Awesome. Walls, I think, can now heal up to 3 on Anowin. The walls become a little beefier as well. And the bears become beefier also. Now, I think the bears only block 2 when they're idle or when they're attackers. If they become walls, they do get that 3 instead. I'm considering getting rid of the pixies. I'm not sure, but I am considering getting rid of the pixies. We'll see. More money and 1 rock. Maythorn, you're wounded! Cough. Oh, so this is to show you where my mind is. I thought he was stuttering out coffee. Sure. A cough. Demons lurk in a hidden grotto. Find the hollow tree. Part the moss shroud. My deer will fight for you. Treat them well. Maythorn. No! He's with Solana now, Findon, but he speaks of demons in a hidden grotto. Solana, yes, he mentioned a hollow tree and parting moss. We must find this place, Findon. They might have the Blade of Binding. They will die at our hands regardless. These demons. I'm sorry I didn't believe you, Anwin. Alright, so they've seen the demons now. They truly believe. They've seen with their own eyes. Doubting Thomas no more. And now we got some deer. Should we use this unit? Yeah, I guess in place of the pixies would be good. Do I want a tutorial? So I vaguely remember that the deer jump over enemies. I'm gonna say we'll figure it out. Aha! Advanced unit says the elite or champion can be purchased from the unit dwellings using resources that we find. Each elite unit has its own specific dwelling. This is the place of the deer. Okay, so special units are equipped separately from these 3 slots. And I guess we get only 5 of them. I probably should have done a tutorial, but figuring out on our own feels good too. Oh, aren't you dead? Oh, this is Chromir. What do you want? Get away from me, child. Does Chromir not deserve his peace and quiet? So Chromir wants to be left alone. Not the nicest of elves. I like your hat, though. I like it very much. Okay, I guess we're being encouraged to go check out this area here. And who's this guy? Hello, sir. Side quest. A bounty agent. Are you an elf? Are you a human? Something else? Greetings, elf. I represent a certain organization. Okay. We have an interest in keeping things tidy, clean. Do you see what I mean? Oh, you mean murder. Murder it is. No, don't reach for a bar of soap. I mean, clean up the riffraff. Troublemakers. Bad elements. Which element is the worst? Which element do we not like most of all? Unobtainium. Surely the worst of the elements. That is not real. Rather, we eliminate the scum and the riffraff that plague our beautiful land. Interested in helping us rid the world of villains and earning a little pay? I wonder if he only sends us after villains, or if we'll instead find ourselves hunting after people that we identify as being good, only after they're dead. Sure, what you got? Maybe I'll make my monthly quota after all. That's an aside there, I believe. Alright, here's your first contract. A sneaky elf who goes by the name of Chromir. He hides somewhere in the forest. Oh, I know Chromir, no problem. What's he accused of doing? His list of crimes is despicable. Hunt him down and return to me for your reward. Pretty simple, eh? Goodwill hunting. Do we believe this man? I mean, his clothes look kind of creepy. Maybe a little necromancery. I wish I could ask Boromir, whoever this is, whether Chromir is known to him as being a thief and a despicable fellow. We'll see, we'll see. In we go. So there's not actually an Indigo, there's just a, here are the deer. So, gracefully jumps over 1 row of enemy walls. Does 16 damage after 3 turns. Holy cow. I can buy one for 270 cash money. I have absolutely no idea if money's important to this game. Let's buy a deer. Let's buy, okay, we can't buy a deer. We can't do anything here. I have 294. It costs 2. Oh, it also costs a crystal. Thank you. I didn't know that part. You have to do a crystal as well. Let's not buy a deer. Good. What's this? What's this? Am I stealing more things from the elves? Resources like gold, rubies, and ore can be earned from winning battles or found in resource mines and treasure chests. These resources can be used to purchase elite and champion units to be used in battle. Cool. 200 gold. Down here, some rock also. 4. Good. But no gems quite yet. This cave has got a fight on it. Not sure I want that right now. I'm going to see Chromir, and hopefully we can learn what level he is, and whether he admits to his crimes. Because you've been accused of such misdeed. What do you want? Get away from me, child. Does Chromir not, etc., etc. Chromir, we've got you! Ah, is this the end of my glorious life of crime? I so appreciate when the villains say, "Why, yes, I am a villain. Your glorious life of crime ends here." Begin the battle. Okay, so we don't learn what level he is. Hopefully we don't get stopped by a minor petty thief. Level 3, so same level as us. He's got bears, he's got Shaw people, possibly? Shaman? I'm not sure. We'll see. Also, I shouldn't mention this behind the scene kind of thing, but yesterday I was speaking with a fellow streamer, and I asked him what he's working on trying to improve his stream. And he mentioned he's trying not to touch his face as much. And so now, a moment ago, you may have seen I was doing this. I was sitting and thinking, doing this. I was like, oh, is it weird to touch your face while streaming? I've been touching my face while streaming for years and years and years. Perhaps I should stop doing that. So, congratulations, I've become self-conscious about one more thing. Good. I've put my hand to my pocket now to stop this. So the druid is doing something, and I do not know what it is. It's going to take 2 turns to go, though, while our archers here are able to attack after 1 turn. I don't recall how much damage they do. Probably not enough to get the kill, though. So maybe a wall would be better. We get a wall by right-clicking here if we want to. Might do that. We can get a wall by clicking here also. Both of them give us free turns. Seems good. Okay, I'd love to have a line of bears fighting. So, I'm going to move you over to here. You over to here. Now, stacking all these bears against this line of bears, probably not great, because I believe that it will block a lot in a row, but we'll see. And then because the fly-covered antelope here are too thick, they're only allowed to pile up, I think, if they're the only thing in the row. Or do I only need 2 of them? No, I think you need 3 of them still. Okay. Alright, so their druids are charging the lasers. Also, as chains happen here, something occurs with the druids. I don't know what exactly. I got 3 turns, so we could remove the bear here. Let's let these. Oh, the deer are different colors. Oh! You're right. You're absolutely right. That's why you can't just pile them together. Hey, good thinking. So what I was going to say is, if I remove this bear, I can then move these 2 folks over to fire. Or what? I guess I could just throw the bear here to eat more damage if it comes. Sure. And then I guess I'm going to reinforce. Let's see what we got. Cool. Need more deer, hopefully eventually. Alright, that was one heck of a giant attack. So 7 damage came through, we stopped some of it. This is definitely the hardest fight we've had so far. He has so many buddies here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do no damage here also. Now, I don't know. I was about to say I think he has lower reinforcements than I do. But no, I think it's about the same. So, this may be unfortunate. I'm going to move you over. No, I've got 3 turns. We're not going to set up a link this time. So I was thinking of moving this character out of the way before reinforcing. But I'll reinforce and see what we get first. Okay. I now wish I'd move this guy out of the way. So maybe that's the lesson to be learned here, is always make possible matches first. Because then we could right click here and they'd all line up. Okay, there to there. you to here. Next turn we remove this to get an extra turn. I think I saved. I think I saved after last battle. Possibly I didn't though. Okay, let's reinforce first. So we have a third color of the deer. They're not coming out all the same color, unfortunately. Remove that. Good. Two turns left. Alright, so nothing removing will help us right now. I guess we can just pile you there and there. So there's some kind of double link there. I know there's a tutorial earlier for linking that I entirely ignored. I wish I knew what they did exactly. No more ignoring tutorials. Gotta learn this game. Okay, so with the link, they attack at the exact same time. And maybe did more damage? I'm not sure. Nonetheless, the spellometer is now full. To use the hero spell, click it. Using the hero spell drains all of the magic power. See the hero tab in the menu to learn more about the hero spell. Alright, we click it. Arrow Storm. We choose a location to fire 3 arrows. A little overpowered that. Big damage. And we're cleaning up dodge, one step at a time. Okay, nice. This is nice. So I suddenly understand why one might want to, use the arrows, or use magic power as fast as you possibly can. Anything to build it up. And again, taking damage does fill it. Now, a deer died, possibly? So maybe I shouldn't use the deer every fight. I have no idea. I don't know what the deer do, other than they can jump over a wall, but not if they're disappearing like that. Hey, we got a gem at least. We can buy a new deer to make up the one we just lost. Maybe. Let's return to the agent for our reward. Oh, it may be that when deer die on the battlefield, they don't come back. Seems likely. Alright, agent, what you got? Cashing in on a bounty? Excellent work. Here's your reward. 700 money. Alright, we are rich, and we use that to replace the deer we just lost. And then some. Yeah, we'll go and buy with both of our gems. Hopefully I don't regret that. Okay, and then the bounty agent seems to have another bounty for us. Hello, sir. Interested in another job? Of course. Choose the next bounty from this list. Skullbrow or Cuthlian. Cuthlian. Your next hunter is Cuthlian, a powerful wizard wanted for practicing forbidden magic. He's been spotted near the Mother Seed, surely drawn to its magical properties. He is top priority for us good hunting. Take the bounty. I don't know. I don't know how strong the bounty is. Sure. And with that, we save the game. Very good. Hey Diggle, there's Heroes of Might Magic music in the background? Absolutely! It really is a Heroes of Might Magic game. And so I'm glad it's restoring the... I quit. I'm glad it's restoring the nostalgia to you. Hopefully I actually saved the game, not loaded the game. I loaded. Oh! No! No! Very good, very good, very good. Well, this game has a advanced saving and loading system, so you can save your progress after every battle. Okay, I'm interested in learning some things. I've actually never done that before. I've never ever done that on stream before. Because usually I can chit-chat while also doing things in game, and it works fine. But in this case, I was just talking, I pushed the load button accidentally, and then just didn't think about it at all. That's pretty unfortunate. Alright, we got an artifact, goody good. Goody good. There is a skip button for some dialogue, and so I'm going to skip the dialogue we read already. That's fine. Alright, we will do a deer tutorial this time for sure. Whoa, what's that? A demon? No, no demons here. Oh, not our friend. Oh no. Very good. Me, comma, an idiot. Alright, do the battle. Alright. Huh. Interesting. What happens if you're both in the cross and with a vertical and a horizontal? You get both. Oh. 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 Wait, we just started over? No, this is the new part of the game. We've never done this before. I accidentally loaded a file instead of saving a file, so we are not meaning to have done what we've done. This time we're not being defensive at all. Super aggro guy. A fine start. We can move Pixie Friend over. Is there a way I can actually get a wall here? I know I said I was not going to do any walls, but I had to put one here, click twice. That is more than 3 turns, is it? 1 second. So 1 turn to move one over, 1 turn to move over, 2 removal, not doable. Straight attack, that's what we're doing. Reinforce. Move you over also. Cool. Also, as part of this service I'm using for the sponsorship today called Dare Drop, what I mentioned before, I absolutely love it. Dare Drop gives you the opportunity to do special things on stream that get your viewers free keys to the game and such. It's a way to incentivize viewership. And I think one of the things I was asked to do, or asked to try to do, was a 5 link. And I think I just did that without realizing I was supposed to do that. So it'll be the least exciting highlight I've ever uploaded on Dare Drop. But I think that that cross and vertical at once got a free game key, maybe even 2 of them for me to give away on stream tomorrow. So and usually when I'm doing Dare Drop, I say, I'm going to go for this one thing, and I'm going to figure it out, and look how exciting this is. But I didn't realize I was supposed to do that until just now. Goody good. But probably a key giveaway tomorrow. That'll be a lovely thing. Alright, Maythorn, you're wounded! Alright, we're skipping this. No conversation, no conversation. We got some deer, awesome. I'd like the deer, yes. I'd like to learn about the deer, please. Form an elite attack by placing 2 core units behind it. The core units must... Oh! You don't stack the deer up. You stack basic units with the elite. That's why it didn't work. Oh, it looks furious. Aside from strength, elite units have special abilities. The deer unit jumps over the enemy walls. So full of fury. Why on earth did it do 16 damage? It's craziness. Unlike core units, the supply of elites is limited. Elite units can die during the battle. To resupply, you must purchase them. They can die if hit by enemy attacks while they're idle or while they're charging. Elite units also die if they're removed from the battlefield. Elite units can be used to form linked attacks. Elite units of the same color can be linked. Form the 2 deer attacks to create a link. Bum 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 bum. Shut up, bum 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 bum. Let's see if we can figure out what a link does. So it's currently 3 on 8, or 8 on 3 rather. Elites can also be linked to other units of the same color. They're 2 and 11 now. Wait for the charge time of the deer attacks to reach 1. Okay. Form a green attack to link it with the deer attacks. Wait, why don't I move him? I can remove. Okay, I'll do it your way. They're both at 14, 1 turn. All linked now. Great, you made a triple link. Note, elite units cannot be used to form walls. So they all attack at the same time. I'm not sure what that gets us. They still have to do the countdown on their turns. If anyone knows what Lynx does, I'd love to know, because I definitely skipped a tutorial I shouldn't have skipped. This is the bad dude. We now save the game. Save game. Good. Okay. Almost back up where we're going. The little guys didn't have to waste then. Wait, they got hasted instead. Oh, okay. Right, we deployed the hunters. They should have waited 1 turn. Linked attacks must attack when the color link goes ahead. Now, does that work in both directions? So if I have a 1 unit countdown hunter, I can then have a 5 cut countdown that becomes a 1 also? If so, that's ridiculously amazing. Hello, guy. Bounty offer, yes. Alright. Let's go beat the dickens out of what's his name now. Now that we quote-unquote understand deer and links. Okay, here we go. So he has the druids. Maybe we'll see how the druids work this time. Alright, so clearly, I want to get my elites get working for sure. If I right-click an elite here, which feels terrible, then these fine folks all line up for a shot. If I click here, these fine folks get here instead. So we'll do that and that. Okay. I have 3 turns still, so I'm going to remove you. 1, 2. Oh, I probably should have gone for the green one to get the link with the fairies. I was forgetting how colors work. At least we learned how to turn on the deer. I can't remember what they're called. Okay. I can do it this turn instead. So we set you up instead. You are 3 turns. If we add second green, it links. Okay, a linkage didn't happen that time. I think they're all green here. So maybe it's only when something's on 1 turn that it links. I was hoping I'd bring it down to 2 turns instead. But I think it's only when it's on 1 turn. We'll know that for next time. Tutorial did say on 1 turn. Okay, got it. Yeah, I just missed that part. Remove you. Y'all link up. Okay, we have no more deer. However, we have one on 1 turn right there. So, does this then shoot immediately? Yes, it does. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, we can make an additional wall here. It might make sense to just pile here an anything. It's going to be a Pixie, unfortunately, is the only possibility. So, hello, Pixie. Best of luck to you. So they're piling all their bears there to resist the attack of my giant deer. Good luck, giant deer! Huh. I wonder why the back row fired first. I wonder if there's any particular preference to back row or front row for the attack. Anyway. We figured some stuff out that time, apparently. Good. And one died? Okay, so none died. So attacking does not kill them. It's only if they get hit while charging or idling. Cool. Cool, cool. That's why we saved Scummed, to keep that deer alive, surely. Back to the agent we go. Save the game. Good. Let's go talk to the bounty master. Get that bounty. Hello. Hello, hello. Here's the reward. 700 money. Wow, it's a lot. I'm so surprised. So, last time we went ahead and bought 2 of the deer. I guess it makes sense to have them. Yeah, I'll go and buy 2 again. Because why not? Now, I'm guessing at some point we'll find a place where I wish I had a lot more money. Oh, only 1 gem this time. Where did I get the second gem before? Okay, the gem may have been a random drop off the criminal that we just didn't get this time. Alright, let's learn about a new job. This time Skullbrow, an elusive necromancer. Alright, so they're both necromancers, it seems. I guess I prefer wizard to necromancer. Let's try Cuthlian then. Powerful wizard, sure. Near the mother seed. Top priority. We'll get there very soon. So can I pull up a map here? Map is shift. Okay. So we can go to the north there. We can go to the right. And there's Cuthlian. He's level 8. Holy cow. Am I allowed to change over my bounty, or are we stuck with that one? Oh, can you have more than one at a time? Oh, cool. I think with one or the other, but not both. So Skullbrow's only level 5. And this isn't a dark hole. This cave here, with fighting, makes me think that's probably right. That said, it's level 5, and I believe that we're only level 3. Yeah, probably going to wait a little while longer before trying to fight that one. So... yeah, I think the only place to go then is straight north. Unless we want to go inside the cave and meet the necromancer. I think I prefer not to at this point. Where are you going, Anwin? Demons lurk in the hidden grotto. Alright, so don't go that way, we've been told. Do we then have to go fight? Oh, okay, wait. So this direction... oh, okay, I'm sorry. This is not Cuthlian. It's actually the path we need to go. Cuthlian is somewhere we do not know about. Do you prefer Cuthlian? Cuthlian? No idea. This is the next part of the main quest instead. So this is where we're supposed to go to find the demons. Haha! Hidden passageway. How'd that get there? Gah, these human boots kill my feet. When can I stop this nonsense? Count Carlisle is clear. We make as many night tracks as we can. So the demons are wearing shoes. So elves mistrust human neighbors while we make elf tracks in the Griffin Empire. So the demons are trying to cause dismay, discord between the elves and the humans. We snuck onto their secret track. They're the fiends! I'll destroy them myself! Do you hear this, Findan? They look to start a war between us and the Griffin Empire. These creatures are finished. They just don't know it yet. Wait. First we ask questions at arrow points. First, gems. Truly outrageous. So we want to go back, we can buy some deer now, but I think I'm not going to do that. Instead, hello demons! This is the first time we've ever seen two enemies stacked side by side. I don't know if that determines or changes anything about how the fight will work, but we'll see. Listen, beasts, speak a line or be your last. What do you know of the Belade of Binding? The Belade. Nothing. Our orders are to see that humans drown in each other's blood. Humans and elves instead. It's to take one fight, and that second one's a boss, isn't it? Yeah, there's a boss skull over top of the seeming like demon succubus princess kind of person. Alright, now we engage in battle. Only level 3, so this fight should be pretty well doable. No special characters here, just lots of little demons. So we can go ahead and charge up the deer here. I'd like to link it to fewer turns then, so it's able to charge through here before it gets destroyed. How do we do that? I don't think we do. So if we want to keep the deer alive, I think we move it out the way. We could right-click him probably to make sure he doesn't die, but maybe that's not super important. I don't know what's important in this game yet. Obviously, we right-click you to get the link back. We could make a wall with right-clicking. I think I'm going to right-click here instead to get some damage. I think I'm not going to attack through either of those. If I right-click this, it moves all the way forward. So it's 1 turn, 2 to remove that, 3 is here. I think I want to do this. I think this makes sense. Okay. Next turn, we remove this fellow to get the wall up. We are going to be taking some damage either way. Neat. Okay, then you move over to here, you move to here. We can reinforce for 1 move, or we can go ahead and just click that out. That seems better. Oh, we can reinforce also. Who do you get? Nothing super useful. Oh, the deer die if you remove them. Just right-click and cause remove. Yeah, you're definitely remembering the tutorial better than I am, Chazwick. I completely forgot they said that remove counts as killing, or them dying, so... Oh well. Oh well. A little bit of damage done. Neat. And... Here, definitely have a bad time there. I wonder how much HP this thing has. I think it's... It was the hunters that died, maybe the pixies that died at 1 hit. Too many characters. Now, can I pull them up in this? Okay, you can pull up a stat view there. So 3 HP. This does 1 damage. So I think this lives? Maybe. maybe it lives. This is 5 damage. It's definitely fine. So these 2 are attacking this turn. I think that's fine. I'd like to bring this deer online. It's furious. Okay, yeah. So now we can bring stat view back up and see that it has... Okay, I actually can't see its HP now that it's in rage mode. It has 6 HP. Wait, how do we know that? Does it have 5 HP now? I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure. This turn you're going to attack. Oh, 9 HP? I thought it was 9 damage it's going to do. Yeah, I thought the indication, the flashy one is how many turns, and the solid one is how much damage it's going to do. But maybe that's not right. No clue. Clearly, now it's time to pile you together and reinforce. Okay, so many yellow buddies. Here comes some damage. All well blocked, no problems. Damage doesn't stand their HP when they're charging. Oh, okay. So when I attack in here, it's up to 12 now, so it gained 3 HP that turn. So when it attacks, it'll do 12 damage. God, I don't know how I missed that part. I've missed a lot of things, clearly. Clearly. We just need to do damage, so piling folks up seems good. And I don't know. So I'd prefer you not to die. You will be attacking this turn. I think removing them counts as them dying anyway, so I think there's really nothing to do there. Reinforcing for fun and profit. Oh, that's sad. No, they go first. Alright, so we did lose one there. Pile up against my poor deer. Getting closer and closer to our MP filling up. And I feel like the MP arrow in this case for players like me, who are not particularly strong, and may need the ability to do some big damage just to win as the fight grinds along. We could have ended it next turn, but we're good to go anyway. Fine to fine. Bears level 3? Bears level 3. 7 damage all the way. Alright, so some died. Unfortunate. Will we have to go all the way back to the forest area to refill our deer, I'm guessing? I guess as we go along, we'll probably get other elite characters also, though. Fusion mastered! Alright, what's fusion? Teaching about fusion. To fuse, create an attack directly behind an existing attack. Both attacks must be the same type and the same color. Remove the blue unit to create a green attack. Okay, so tell me of fusing. So they charge together, and that may have increased the amount of damage. Yeah, may have increased the amount of damage that the bears did. Oh, here we go. Fusion attacks always use the faster charge time. They combine the total power of all formations. There's no limit to the amount of attacks being fused. Wow! Walls can also be fused to create even stronger walls. To fuse wall, create a wall formation on top of an existing one. There are way too many things to think about in this game. I just can't even remember all the possible ways we can deal with the strategery. Fusing is a vital strategy you can apply to get any kind of unit. Cool. We know about fusing now, we know about linking now, we know about other stuff too. Just try getting over my impenetrable walls, elf! So Color has strong walls, which means the jumping deer can be very good. We saved the game. We saved the game before we fight. This is a boss fight. I'm not sure I'm ready for it. I'd like to give it a shot, though, and see what happens. A Puzzled Saul. Thank you for the first follow of the day. Hope you're having a good day. Thank you for being here with us. What we got. Level 4 to our level 3. All of their folks are level 1. They also have a character I've not seen before in the Succubus, I think. Let's try and see what happens. Get over the impenetrable walls. Oh, I was thinking the word impenetrable might be metaphorical, like very hard to penetrate. It may actually be that we cannot do damage through them except with our deer. We'll see soon. We'll see soon how that goes. With the Alt key, so I don't think they're literally impenetrable. I think they take 4 damage, which is quite a bit more than anything I've seen before. But definitely then we want to use the deer. Now, is it possible to fuse multiple deer? They have to be the same type and the same color also. So what I have on the table right now, no, we can't do that. I think it makes a good deal of sense to go ahead and make a wall. And then to try to set up... Let's see. Alright, so right-clicking here does absolutely nothing for getting everyone together. We have 2 turns left. Oh, never mind. One right here. Good. Just missed that almost. So we could make an additional wall here. But it doesn't get the deer going. Okay, I'm going to put green deer here. And then prepare for next turn. We'll have it start its charge. I kind of wish I started to charge this turn instead. We'll see how it goes. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm trying. I think the fairies are 2 turns instead of just 1 turn. But if I have the fairies get together now, then when they're at 1 turn to go, I can complete this and it will launch almost immediately. I think that makes sense. We have 1 turn left right now. Don't quite know where I want to have the other deer charge, but let's just use bears to charge. Maybe not. Not sure. So we want to complete this next turn. Okay, you count to 1 now. So I'm going to go remove and add. Nope. Linking not worth the way I thought it would work. Okay, I think it's actually you have to link the lower one second. So I think if I had linked this first and then linked that, it set them both at 2. Which is why the archers are so good. When you link them, they go to 1 right away. But I need them to have the yellow deer instead. Yeah, slightly misplay. Sorry about that. Sort of ram our way through there just for fun. Okay, so our fairies are not getting through anything. And what does this one do, I wonder? Guessing crazy, crazy damage, most likely. We reinforce straight away. And what do we have now? We still don't have a yellow deer. However, we have a second green deer. So if I can get this green deer forward and charge its lasers, then they'll go together and do huge damage. I'd like to do this very, very, very much. Try and do the new thing. I don't think it's doable, unfortunately. In 4 turns, she does big damage of some sort. She probably has some special move. Don't quite know what yet. Okay. To stack up both of these, I'm going to need to remove that. Remove this first, get an extra turn. We have 2 turns. So 1 turn is remove that. We would not be able to get them all together this turn, unfortunately. Would have been great, but no luck. So instead, what are we going to do? Let's just reinforce then. and this is merely a smoldering ash. I wonder if this is going to rebuild itself, if the fire's going to build its way to full wall again. Okay, yeah, so the fire went out, and it's trying to rebuild, I believe. Here comes the deer. $16 damage, not bad. And then next turn, bears will charge. That's good stuff. Okay, probably all that matters is making sure this damage doesn't come through. So moving one character here will do that, and I think that really will do it. I'll reinforce anyway, but I think we win regardless. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not, because the bears will hit both of these. Ah. Oh, someone got overly confident. Okay, so as I said previously, I'd like to use the archers correctly this time. So if I put all those in, and then we can get 2 more archers connected, this will be ready to attack immediately. That may be a little challenging. We'll see what we can do here. I think I occasionally get overly stuck on just trying to do one particular move. It's like, oh, it might be possible to create this link here, etc., instead of actually looking at what's happening in front of me. So, yeah, it's possible we're gonna lose here because I've gotten overly focused on just the one thing. Well, no. Yeah, so you don't attack until next turn. So it's all gonna be, can we block enough off of Demon Lady? Possibly mistakes made. Possibly mistakes made. We get 1 turn by removing you. I'm just gonna pile anything I possibly can over here to hopefully block out some of that damage. Because I don't know if she's going to gain even more damage going into next turn. And I'd love to have a 3rd bear, but not going to happen. So let's just take the little pixie who could go there. Ah, here comes a lot of damage. 29. That's interesting. Okay, I think what she did was throw fireballs that hit a large area for some portion of her damage each time. Cool. So that could have gone much worse. I'm guessing if I hadn't piled up the defense there, we still would have been alive, but our first boss defeated somehow. Nice. I wonder how these level up. Like, do they all get the same flat experience points? I think that's right. I don't think they get more for getting kills on their own or doing damage on our own. But we have more reinforcements, a little more HP too. And how many deers we lose? We only lost 1 deer. That's right, deers. That's the plural of deer is deers. Gross. All right. A blue scrap falls to the floor. Look, Anwen, a scrap of cloth, blue and white ornately sewn. It's from Godric's cape. These demons must have held him prisoner. He could be alive. Alright, so her boyfriend may still live. Or they took his life, Anwen. We must focus on the blade of binding. The trail is growing cold. No! Godric's out there. I can feel it. If we want to find the blade of binding, we must find him. Very good, very good. Friends, we have an ad break coming straight away. So I'm going to take a quick break here, 3 minutes time, doing some crossword. On the other side of that, we'll get back to our lovely game, continuing to play some Might and Magic. Clash of Heroes. If you're interested in checking out this game some more, go ahead and click the link at the top of chats. It'll be a lovely and good thing to do. Helps out the old stream. Back in 3 minutes with more of that. But first, let's finish today's crossword. Should be fairly quick here. Question upon entering a seemingly empty house. Any one home, surely. Titular pig of a 1995 film. That'll do, pig. That'll do, babe. Monitors very closely as a new employee. Something over, possibly. It could be stands over. I don't like that at all, but we'll see. Dish of chopped meat and potatoes is a hash. Blank inflammatory is anti-inflammatory. Actor Reynolds, who co-owns Wrexham AFC. Apparently the next season of Welcome to Wrexham is coming out in September 9th or so. I'll definitely be watching that. I like the behind the scenes on soccer very, very much. And as I mentioned, Nams and I are going to see a soccer match on Wednesday of next week. Man City versus, who is it? Bayern FC, I believe. Is that right? I can't remember the German team. Some nice German team. What's Heinz here? Jazz pianist Earl, who is known as Fava. It's Fava Heinz. No idea. Cool. Drink followed by a chaser is a shot. Hoisted in nautical parlance is, I don't know. Oh, to hove. Like heave, hove. Maybe. Beseech is beg. Fitzgerald dubbed the first latest song as Ella Fitzgerald. A tech enthusiast is a geek. That will do that. Good. Hey Chaswick, you saw this new soccer management game called We Are Football. Have I seen it? I think I did. I think I asked people about how it compares to Football Manager, and I was told that I can't quite remember. I think I was told that it's not as complex as Football Manager. And as you know, the complexity is what gets me into games usually. And so I was discouraged from checking out We Are Football. But if you like it, Chaswick, if it's one that you've seen and say, oh, it's cool, I'm happy to go look at it again. We've already done our once-a-year Football Manager playthrough this year, so probably don't want to do more management games of that kind because some people are just not into them at all. We got about a minute left, so I'm going to pull up the Universal crossword just for the last bit of this break, and then maybe one more break after that. That said, today's an exam day, so I'm going to have to leave in... I have to leave in just about an hour there, hour here, hour somewhere. What can we do with Enhanced Browsing by Dan Zuring? Edge of a Canyon is surely a rim. Also here we have the name of 11 pharaohs is good old Ramesses. I think it's, Ramses. I think it's an E. That's clear to me. I understand. I spent that. 2010 Health Law is the, what's it called? So it's Obamacare. I can't remember what it's called anymore. Nuptial is related to marrying. I'm not sure what ending they want though. Like Marial? It feels pretty bad. Is it the American? It's not Medical Association. It's not the ADA. That's the American Disabilities Act. I'm not sure. Service members since 1775. I have no idea. Oh gosh. Usually I say that the Universal is so easy to get started. Maybe not today though. A piece of food waste. A scrap most likely. And then Country Singer Gibbs, I do not know. Smell from a bakery. It's probably an aroma. And with that good start, the ad break's over. Let's get back to our lovely Might and or Magic game. Also, I cannot fully express how much I struggled with this title of today's stream. I couldn't decide what a good title was for a Might and Magic stream. So I ended up with, was it like Adequacy and Alchemy? Something like that? That's what I said. Yes, Adequacy and Alchemy is my Might and Magic quasi-synonyms. That sound, that's the war horn. It comes from the Druid tree. So it sounds like the elves are going to war. The Druids? I've never heard them blow the war horn. Quickly, we must get to the Druid tree in the north. It's probably more demons. Alright, but first, what's in the box? Golden Roots. Wall units respawn with 1 HP after destroyed. Cool, so you get your walls back for free. Do I want that instead of 25% flat HP increase? I'm going to say no, because I think I won that last battle solely based on having the increased HP. Yeah, I'm not sure. The war horn blows to the Druid tree! So all elf warriors heading to the north. I should follow them. Also considering stopping and checking out the cave here. What level are we now? Alt for level? No, up here's for level. Level 4. So if the Necromancer's here, I think they might be. I'm guessing we're not ready to fight him. I might try it anyway, though, and see what happens. Okay, I thought it'd be immediately a fight, but it's not. Hello. So there's the Necromancer, looking as creepy as ever. Why does he have a shovel? I would have figured that the powerful Necromancer would have some Igor fellow, or Ivan fellow, Igor's his name, I think, out there digging up the bodies for him. But no, he's hired someone to do the work instead, and that's, I don't know, maybe employment is difficult these days, everyone's dying in the war. Let's go visit this one first. Level 4 enemy should be doable. Okay, no walls yet, so we don't necessarily jump over. Okay, if I remove both of these yellows, I can then put a bear here and get a 4 across. That would also charge up the deer, though the big old pile of enemies ahead of him. Before a fight's a good save point? It probably is. It probably is. Yeah, I don't want to save every single opportunity, but maybe I should. We could also take the bear here, put him here, get a free turn by removing this one. Against this kind of enemy, I think offense is more important than defense. And other things I'll probably regret saying in the future. Okay, this is a case... Is it a case? This is a case where I may be able to do the deer correctly. I need one more yellow buddy to do so. Okay, I think I'll do it right this time. Which, I mean, next turn I can do this, I think. They get links right away. Okay. So I have 3 turns. So I'm not going to do it all this turn, am I? So I have 2 remaining. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Not this turn. Not this turn then. It'd be exciting when it happens, though. So exciting. Okay. This turn we can go ahead and do this part. Now I do wonder, by waiting to get the link done, whether we're actually we've actually slowed down the deer. It could have already attacked. Alright, three moves, so we can do that now. Now, unfortunately, the enemy has piled up everybody against us. So hopefully the little deer friend does not die while charging through. So I think the deer gains more HP while preparing to attack. And so we try to charge immediately, it's going to be pretty bad. I still want to see, can I actually do it the way I think I can? So, 1, 2, it's 3 turns. Okay, I think I did it backwards, again. Linking confuses me still. So maybe it's you have to have the one group on level 1, or on 1 turn remaining, and then link the other one and it picks up 1 remaining. Oh, that's not what we meant to do. Oh well. Let's go ahead and reinforce, I guess. Someday I'll understand what I'm supposed to do here. They only link when the turn numbers are the same. Okay. Okay. So you have to wait until the deer's at 1, and then they link. I don't fully understand it still, but okay. Thank you for the good bit of knowledge help there. Allegedly, I'm a somewhat intelligent person, and then these things happen. We're like, I don't understand how basic mechanics work. All very confusing. Live, darn you. Live! You're not gonna live, darn you, are you? I fear not. I fear not. So wall would be a thing to do, but there's no way to add a wall there. Oh, poor dear friend. This is an absolute mess over here. That will help a little bit. And then we'll reinforce. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, deer's no more. Bear's going to charge next turn, so we will do some damage. They're not trying to block it at all. Fine. Unfortunately, with kind of stacking, you have to remove multiple times to get them all together. Bear wall could be good. One turn to go still. Okay, if we put you here, the next turn we can get a free turn by removing that. Though, we've got to be careful not to take the direct hit. Yeah, we're taking way too much damage, I believe. This is at one turn. If I link the other green, it's, I think, not going to get to the one turn link. There are two, right? Alright, no link there. It's only ones and ones. So it's only if I have the same color deer as I have my hunters. So yellow deer are really strong given the color of my hunters. If I can ever understand how it works. We got 3 turns remaining. We got a free turn here. Reinforce. Okay. After this shoots, then this will all link up, and that will be good. This is that gem game where you match same color gem and they vanish. Like, it's like Bejeweled. I guess this is a Bejeweled strategic game. Yeah, I understand now. It's if this were at 2 and this were at 2, then they would link up correctly. So I understand now. Just not immediately intuitive to how my little brain works. With 1 turn left, I think what matters is just getting blockers here. So, hello, buddy. There we go. Someday soon we'll be able to shoot our arrow, and then we'll be saved. Like Puzzle Quest? I don't think I ever played Puzzle Quest. What kind of game is it? Yeah, I don't think I played it even a little bit. Alright, here comes big damage. Nice. Speaking of big damage, the Spellmometer is ready. And choose across 3, doing, I don't recall how much damage on each. I think it might be 8 though, so. Yep. Very good. Just holding out until one has plenty of magic power. Hey, Frozen. Puzzle Quest is a match 3 RPG. Very good. Cool. I haven't streamed too many RPGs. I find they don't stream super well for me because people like to be able to follow the story closely, and a lot of reviewers pop in and out. But I've always been impressed with people who do stream a lot of RPGs, as they're able to like really explore worlds and enjoy stories. 1 deer remains. We probably gotta buy some more of those for sure. We got gold. I'm gonna run and get more deer before I engage the Necromancer. Speaking of deer, deer formations jump over all enemy walls. So not just one wall, but they jump really, really far. I think some of these tools, like that one for instance, seems very useful if you know the enemy you're going to fight against has a bunch of walls. That one boss we fought said, "Here comes my impenetrable walls." Wahahaha. If we knew it had 2 or 3 layers of walls, then that trick would be amazing. But if fighting against an enemy that doesn't make any walls at all, then it's, you know, a little bit less exciting perhaps. So I'm not sure how to think about trinkets. So I'm going to stay on the one that just gives health, because I understand how that works. Welcome to possibly save scumming. Good. I wonder what the Necromancer fellow will have. Probably different kinds of items we've ever seen before. Also, I wonder what this node does. Is it just a place to hang out and look? It'd be really cool if there were secret nodes you can click on and find a different path, but I think it's just showing there's a third way forward. Alright, Necromancer. You've been ambushed! What? If you're quick enough, you can avoid the battle by clicking on the shield icon. Oh no, QuickTime events. Also known as, I always fail at these. I think I want the fight, actually. Because I get experience points for taking fights. So, not quick enough. Oh, comma, no. Okay, it's higher level than I expected. Previously, the demons have not been big spookies. And they have some kind of demonic deer also. This is fine. I suspect we probably should have avoided that fight, as the game told us to do. Okay, super interesting. There are a bunch of folks here who we could combine in various ways. If we click here, we get a wall of little buddies. If we click here, we get a wall of bears. I think they're the same HP regardless. Is there a way I can get these bears forward also? Yeah, so if I click here, the arrow arch comes forward, bear goes back, bear wall also. Cool! That was very, very nice. Very, very nice. We have a yellow deer who can line up the archers. We have a green deer who can line up with the pixies. So I want to start this one right away. And then when it's at 1, I want to combine more archers if possible. And they're charging their demonic beast also. So their beast seems to have faster health increase than my beast. Though mine seems like it's going to be able to attack with a little bit extra damage. And so we'll get through, but just barely. God. I want to put 2 of you together for now. I'm going to have my friends all line up there as well. Okay, this is going to be at 1 as my next turn starts. Yes, 1. Okay, now what happens if I put my archers with that? They link! They link! We got a link! Good to good. And we got bears going also. And then reinforce. Okay, I'm a little surprised the enemy is not piling anything else here. They can completely stop the deer's charge. But we're gonna get a little bit of damage through. Not amazing, but good enough. Okay, so I guess I would like to get you going as well. And the next turn, I'd very much like to get the fairies going at 2 as well. This guy does a huge amount of damage in an AoE. Unfortunately, the bears are going to die going into it. However, it means it does less damage, which is fine. Okay. Move you to the side. Another good link. Great. This feels like the most complex fight so far, as the enemy has more health than I do, actually. So it's going to grind on for a while here. So when this goes through, before it goes through, it's going to take some damage from this person. These group of demons, perhaps. But the deer will be able to continue along. That's just fine. So fairly soon we'll run out of deer. When we do that, we'll not be putting out nearly as much damage, unfortunately. These are attacking through 7. I believe our walls have 3 or 4 health now. I don't remember exactly which one. This will then do 1 damage, or 2 damage possibly, to our pixies. They'll still be an attack. I guess what we do is start building up on the deer again there. And the bear... I don't know. I don't know what to do with the bear. Let's go ahead and throw it into this pile here. Time for our deer to charge laser. Head across. So this is again us not even fighting the Necromancer. Probably have to buy more deer after the Necromancer fight as well. Alright, so we can set this up now. I think it's unlikely that we'll be able to get our archers going also, but we'll see what happens. So close. So close. Yeah, if only these bears hadn't gone here. We can move either one of those over. The randomness of the deployments feels bad, man. Setting up for next turn, I'm going to go there and then move that next turn to get the bears together. Just a moment here. We're going to take a huge amount of damage into our walls. Free turn. More walls would be really nice. Not seeing it happening, unfortunately. Okay, if we get lucky... No, we don't need lucky. We just need next turn to get one more buddy to put here, and then this will be able to go. Good enough, cool. Here comes quite a bit of damage. Okay, so splash damage appears to be 1 in the area around where the Necromancer? Succubus? Not sure which. Is her thing. Okay, it would be amazing if it were possible for us to get both the archers together as well as the pixies together. Don't think they're both doable this turn, so we'll go ahead and do the archers. Yeah. I was saying maybe next turn, but it doesn't actually help all that much. So I'll move up Pixie over. Oh, we could have reinforced and hoped to get another green there. Also, we can now launch our big attack. Cool. We'll fire right here, I think, because the middle group is blocked, but the two outsides are not. Here comes the arrows. Nice. Oh, that also managed to kill the succubus. I didn't expect that, but I'm delighted by it for sure. Big old reinforcements go. Didn't get a single... Oh, we did get the one here, I'm sorry. So if I move you to here, that lines up nicely. They're attacking in one turn. They won't be able to defeat the deer, though. I was thinking about trying to put out more walls. I don't think we need that right now, though. Next turn, we'll be able to have the deer set up here. Do that now. Then in 2 turns, we can have our archers come along too. I'm enjoying seeing all the pretty colors move around. I gotta say that's the top part of this game so far is, I'm not sure I'm playing well, but look at the colors go as the world goes through entropy over and over again, becoming disorganized, and then we try our best to bring it back together again. I believe if we just survive for a moment longer here, we definitely win. So I'll make a wall here just for good habits, we'll say. And if I move a bear to... Because if I move a bear over, I can then get 3 in a row. But we have to have 2 removals. So instead we'll just set up that way as well. And reinforce. Then will we actually win this next turn? Seems like yes. Seems like maybe. Not quite, not quite. But now the archers can get piled together, and that will additional link fun. Cool. I think the deer gets through that. Let's see. It does. Hey, alright. That was the longest fight we've had so far. They just kept coming, but we managed to defeat an ambush and hopefully get experience point for fighting the ambush. Thank goodness that we do. Like, how terrible would that be if you don't stop the ambush? You get no XP, it just wastes your life. Okay, I'm glad to the fight then. We're a little stronger than we were before. Close to level 5. Lost only 1 deer. In that case, I'm not going to go buy anymore. I'm just going to head straight into this Necromancer fight. But knowing at any moment as we walk forward we could be ambushed does change the game a little bit. Changes the feeling of perhaps we'll need to be able to click very quickly to stop that. Skullbrow says, "Hello, little one. Have you come to help Skullbrow dig for fresh elf bones? Is he an idiot?" What I want to know is, does he mean this question sincerely? I need like a face that shows me, is he sneering? Is he smiling? The only elf bone I got is the one that I'm going to... Oh, never mind. We have a response the game's giving us. Drop the shovel, Skullbrow! We're ending your grave-robbing shenanigans. Being the battle, heck yes. What do necromancers do? They've got skeletons. They've got possibly necromancer. They've got vampires, not vampires, sorry. They have zombies, looks like. And also some kind of sorcerer. So both they and their characters are higher level than we are. Let's see. Given that these are vampires, I think they're vampires. I wonder if they life drain. Yeah, I wonder if when they attack, he'll get health back. This corner is nonsense. FYI, pure nonsense here. what to do. So double right click gets us a wall. Moving one over, right clicking gets us a turn back. We'll then have only 2 turns, is that right? So 1 gets us to 2, right click, we stay at 2, click, click, wall. I guess what we're gonna do. Oh, shoot. I did that backwards. So, I mean, I'm sure you saw what happened if you're watching, but when you combine a group, they move forward in line, and so the bears didn't group up. It's fine. They end up there eventually, but gotta be a little smarter on that. Gotta be a little smarter. So their buddy here is charging his lasers fairly quickly. I am thinking I should have some kind of blocking fun there. I'd prefer not to use my deer for that purpose. So, move you to here. Cool. One more turn. We'll reinforce. We can see very soon what a bunch of enemies do. Pull Alt up and see their health at least. Yeah, so a lot of their enemies are higher health, or a lot of the enemies' health are higher than our character's health. We gotta find a way to get through this. There's maybe another one of those grind out till eventually we have our magic arrow shot. There must be ways to win fights other than wait for magic arrow shot. Okay, so I'd like to get Buddy here functioning. So move you over, remove you, move you over also. Hey Bear, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by on this lovely day. Alright, so the fellows with scythes here just run forward and do damage. You're at 2 now, correct? Cat. I'd like to combine the pixies. A little unfortunate that. Didn't get pixies where we want to get them. If we remove, we do get pixies and we get 1 additional turn. Okay, if we remove this, we get 1 turn also. And same here. Okay, interesting. So we've learned just now that when you connect the 5, it needs to be done at the same time. If you have 3 and then add 2 more, it does not give you the wall as well. We're learning important things. 14 health here does not seem good. Seems like it's going to do a tremendous amount of damage to us if we don't get something set up quickly. What that means, I'm not sure. I'll put a bear there for right now. What it might mean is... let that deer die. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what it means. Here comes trouble. Oh! Okay, a couple things. One, I don't know how that got there. I didn't see what was happening. Suddenly, single pile of skull. Who knows? More importantly, as I expected, the vampire attack does indeed heal the amount of damage it does. Okay, I think when we kill skulls, they start building themselves up again, maybe. Which is to say I'm making no progress at all. Huh. I'll be curious to see if all of these turned into walls in just a moment. team. I don't know. Yeah, so the skulls do combine up as walls. This is... I keep saying this is the hardest fight we've had so far. Don't get surprised that every new fight is the hardest we've had so far. Okay, if I have a bear line here... Never mind. I was able to have a bear line here, it will definitely stop this fellow coming through. But the skulls behind instead of the trouble. Now, I wonder if I let the skulls attack instead of killing them, if that causes them not to be walls. Probably so. We do have our arrow now. No, we don't. We're just short, apparently. And I don't know if it'll, like, blink at me when it's finished. What am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? So I'd very much prefer to not have this fellow attack. However, 5 damage requires a bear attack to stop. Will I stack my pixies left? Like here? Is there a reason for that? I'm not thinking it's not a good idea. I'm just not quite sure what to get us. Yeah, we could also try to just stack here to have more damage getting through. I'm considering stacking here, though, just to try to slow down this nonsense coming through. Double tap the weak side. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're going for on that. I think I'd prefer to try to block this, at least partially. More linking. More vampires. More. Huh. It appears to still be stuck at 99% of our... Can I see it, actually? Is there any way to see the hero spell? So P is hero spell, but it's not showing me how I can use it. So it must just be not there yet without a clear indication of when it will come. That's okay. So probably next turn. Hello, buddy. I don't like this move, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm declaring that there's a blocker against the vampire, so it can't give health back after we attack in a moment here. Okay, we want to activate that now. Better we'd have a wall, but I don't see it happening, unfortunately. Okay, is that the case I actually can't use this in battle? I thought it was if I did damage, I'd get points on the magic also. Not sure. Okay, force. Got some folks lined up. Hopefully the vampire's getting through. So we're gonna go... It has full life again. Oh boy, I think we're gonna see defeat. Our first time seeing the defeat page, except this is now lit up, isn't it? Here comes our great salvation. And this is the position where we'll do the most damage. Hey, 9 damage! And that builds more walls too! It did nothing. So I probably need to learn more about how linking works and, like, think right about how that works. I don't know. Yeah, there's something to do with linking that I haven't done correctly. I'm probably missing some obvious strategies, it's just not quite working out. The enemy also has limited hero units. Okay. I mean, that's good to know. so the vampires can't come forever, but I will be dying. It's just not salvageable, I'm afraid. The man should have gone for trying to make more walls. Instead, I try to set up fights. Or attacks, rather. I don't know. His wall's actually been kind of awkward, and then it's not 3 across anymore. So finding a way to line them rough. Anyway, linking go. Linking's good. I like linking. Wait, Bronsky, you said the enemy does have limited hero units. But then you said they can come forever. So I'm confused. Do they have limited heroes or do they have... Not heroes. They have... yeah, they have limited heroes or unlimited heroes? Because, they seem to just keep on coming. If you kill them, it's limited. Oh! Okay, like the deer. I get it, I got it. So you kill them, they're limited. If they're able to attack through, they stick around, of course. Now, I believe all my deer are dead. So that's a bit of a problem right now. Man, I'm about to restart this battle. Retreat? Does that work? You've lost things. Womp womp. How many deer do I have? Only 4. I'm gonna go buy some more deer, set this up, but I think we're figuring it out. I think we'll get this one figured out today. I see how the deer are very, very strong suddenly. Those vampires are crazy. I need to find ways to indeaden them before they can head across. I only have the 1 gem, unfortunately, so 1 more deer. And if we don't get it this time, then we can leave this for another time and head north. I like the strategery here. I like the strategery. I might just not be smart in the right way for this kind of game. All right, here comes a battle. So he's got some level 2s. I got some level 2s. We'll see. Another fights to grind with. So it seems the fights are limited in this game. There probably are fights if we continue the main storyline to the north. Maybe we should do that first. But there's not, like, in some RPGs where you can go and fight slimes forever until eventually you level up a bunch. That's not in this game, I don't believe. Okay, we have 2 deer. I don't want my deer to die. However, I'd be very happy if we could finish off their vampires. Now, their vampires have less health than my deer do. I think. Okay. We'll want to link next turn on that. That will be great. A little wall is not the worst thing in the world. A bear wall wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. However, doing some damage could be cool. So move this bear over and remove you. Oh, could I have set up a wall and an attack at once? Like, had I put, a bear here instead? Yeah, I bet I could have had a wall and an attack. I just wasn't planning for that the way I should have. Okay. So my deer will definitely kill his vampire this time. Amazing. Hopefully. We'll see. Now, I don't want to kill his skeletons. I want them to charge in against us, because that way they don't get walls on that side. I think. Okay. Yes, we'll set this up also. Good. And then, and then, and then. More vampires. More vampires. Oh, vampires. We did some damage. Cool, cool. So I know that I need to... fight the vampires immediately every time. Great. Okay. As turn starts, they charge through. I'm not sure they'll do any damage. They may die, but at least they'll stop the vampire. Let's see. We're gonna do some damage, actually. Nice! So the deer there didn't die. The deer survived. Awesome. Okay, I know I want to set up here to do the exact same thing against that one. What if you get 4 instead of 3? Do you mean 4 people together? It has to be done all at once, I think. I'm not exactly sure on that. But I haven't found a great way to do that so far. You have to have 2, and then a remover, and then 2. Is that possible to set up here? I mean, it is possible to set up, but not to use this turn. Yeah, I could move Bear here. Left Pixie behind Archer. Then remove. I don't know what you mean. Left Pixie behind Archer, then remove. Oh, you mean this? Yeah, that definitely works. That definitely works. Absolutely. Thank you for the good suggestion. Please don't backseat. Thank you. All right. Walls everywhere. So many walls, your head's gonna spin. Cat. So because their vampires started charging with lasers before our whatever you are is, a deer did, the vampire will kill the laser. Lasers. A vampire will kill the deer. Why can't I remember the word deer? I don't know the word deer here. It's so good. Bring me reinforcements. Now the best thing in the world would be if we get our wall here. I don't think we can though, because the deer's in the way. Okay. Super awkward over here. Now, the walls will definitely stop the Skelly boys. So to use this deer at all, well, okay, after the walls here are destroyed, then the deer will be accessible. And that'll be fine. That'll be fine. So I guess we'll just get you going. Or I can set up my Pixie here so that when the deer dies or charges, it's then able to link to wait. If I can get 2 bears here, it doesn't work that way. It might work that way. One moment. So if I can get 2 bears here, then they'll combine and have so much more health and will survive against the vampire. For that, though, I need to remove that, add... Oh my goodness! Super Deer prepares. None shall pass Super Bear, Super Deer, whatever you are. Good. Hulk smash in just a moment there. That was good. This vampire is definitely get activated next turn. Nice. Maybe just reinforce. figure it out then. So additional wall there. The walls are helping this time? Yeah, so the big change between this time and last time, number one, I'm attending to the vampires, etc. But more importantly, I'm not trying to kill the skeletons over here. That you kill the skeletons on this side and they get free walls, so bad. So bad. Okay, is there a way to set up a 5 here? Not in a way that's clear to me. No. So making a wall here, this will slide forward and be big wall. I guess I'll do that. And so I'll protect against this all the way, I think. But I just need to do more damage. Gotta keep the damage going. Next turn, I'm going to try to get 2 yellows together at the same time, so that fun linking effect. Vampire Online, no surprise there. I think next turn will be good to go on the Magic Explosion of Death and Doom. Ah, the linking! Ah, the linking! Hey, and that linking gives magic power. And magic power, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Nice. Nice. And so next turn, here they attack. As long as they don't get blocking here, we win. Had they put the vampire here, that would have been terrible, but... Level 5 it is. Good. And our hunters at 665 points decide not to be 666. Hooey! Yeah, so I think a lot of this game comes down to, do you understand what's happening in the fights? I don't think it's possible to know ahead of time how a particular fight works. I can imagine the world's best player at this game could immediately say, oh, okay, here's how this fight is working. But on the first playthrough, it's incredibly hard to know what's going on, and I'm not super good at figuring out quickly. But that worked out nicely. Worked out very, very nicely. Hey, we didn't get any gems, but we defeated a necromancer. We can now go home and make big money. Big, good. I am pleased. I'm very, very pleased. Alright, hello to you, my friend. Cashing in a bounty? Excellent work. Here's the reward. Lots of gold, lots of gems, etc, etc. So we should probably try to fill up on deer bits again. We can get 2 more of them. Awesome. I hope we find other stores eventually. But I think everything is done to the south, and so now we go to the north, to the land of druids and excitement and all the rest. Where the war horn hath sounded. I see money, I want money. But first, a fleeing villager. Ah, they're here! Let me get the gold first. Hello. Thank you. Have I had an opportunity to chain combinations that do anything? I don't know if you know what you mean when they chain combinations. I'm sorry, I don't have a great method of speaking about things in the game yet. And it's just not exactly clear to me what chaining combinations work. I'm terribly sorry. Please help us, young ones. Hurry to the druid tree. When he was yelling, they're here, being terrified, I thought he meant that we're here. But no, all good. He's blocking my ability to go over to the world of the Ent, I believe? Let me through. Please help us, young one. Alright. Very, very clever game design. No going to the fun stuff that way. Hello, Druid. We've come to help. What's happening? The tree is under attack. These druids will help you defend it. So we now have a character in every slot. The druids are our newest characters. We would like to see what they actually do. Druids. Casts a magical vine spell that increases the charge time of any enemy formations it hits by 2 turns. Okay. So as a way of slowing down the enemy. Also, never mind. I would say also they're green, but we know that these two can come out in any color whatsoever. And I like all of these artifacts. Deer jump over all the walls, walls rebuild, etc. But I don't know which one's right to use right now, so we'll stay with our armor. Alright, what's this way? Ah, place to buy even more druids if we want to. They only cost money and stone. They don't need the gems at all. So let me go ahead and just build this team up entirely. There we go. Then we could climb. What's over here? Fight if we want to. I thought I saw a unicorn grid on the tree hollow, but no one believes me. I'm not budging until I see one for sure. Now get lost, don't scare him off. So he wants to see a unicorn. Is he a crazy person? I've got a deer I can show you. I'm not sure if we should fight him. Maybe like someone come forward and say, "Oh, you killed my boy. He's just killed like unicorns. What have you done?" I don't know what I've done. Just don't know. Oh, that's the only way to go. Is that true? No. We just click on the node and that climbs. They'll regret not killing that random elf. As we expected, humans and elves are fighting, because the demons have convinced both of them the other is the enemy. Knights of the Griffin Empire attack the Great Tree. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the human prince here to stop them. We are elves, so they don't want to fight us also, I suspect. But, hello, guardsmen. With me and guardsmen, I wonder if you have a bunch of shields. And if so, I should have the, a bunch of shields, a bunch of walls. I should have the deer artifact equipped to increase the jumping. I'm not sure. Hello, everyone. Lovely to see you. So they got a healer of some sort in the front. I think a healer maybe. I honestly don't know what they do. So we can get a wall very quickly here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'd like to get my druid going to slow down whatever nonsense is going to be happening here. You want to, if you combine 3 things in a shift, and 3 more things combined because of it to increase their power. So I don't know about that exactly. I don't know if you can chain combo to combo to combo. I imagine it's quite strong. I've not seen an opportunity to do that. If you set up 3 walls though, and then another 3 walls behind, those do slide together. Also, if you are to have 2 of the exact same kind and color of units back to back, then they combine to even stronger. But I've not seen anything like, oh, if you manage to combine, all of the archers in a way that causes some druids to go also, if they strengthen up. Haven't seen it yet. We'll see. Friends, we have an ad break coming right now. I can't stream very much longer today because it's an exam day and I gotta go print my exams. Oh, I hate to end in the middle of a fight, but I'm gonna have to, unfortunately. Yeah, if I don't, I'll be running late on the exam day. That feels absolutely terrible for me, and the students get worried they're not gonna show up. So, my friends, thank you for being here today. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Xenonauts. Today, I hope you enjoyed this sponsored stream. I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about Might and Magic Heroes Conflict. If you want to learn more about it, please do click on the little link in top of the chat. I appreciate your company and everything else, and I'll see you tomorrow for Xenonauts and such. Have a good night. Have a good day. Have everything. Goodbye, friends. Wire Speed, you had a pressure show up 30 minutes late to an exam, it was terrible. Yeah, I don't want to be a bad guy. It might be funny, but no. Goodbye, friends.